Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the 1-6 Scale Man proudly presents Say What. You know what time it is, man. It is that time of evening where we actually talk figures. But listen, there's a lot to cover tonight, and you know it wouldn't be possible without our sponsorship. That is Nickel Wise. Nickel Wise for all your pleasures and all your scary pleasures, and just hide your kids. And also, fortunate enough to have, I had to change this too. Space Pimp himself, Daddy Cousins is in the building.
That's all I have.
Yeah, no, that's all we have, man. I gotta fix this. I gotta fix this up, man, because that second and third one, the wig just ain't on right. But we'll make sure we get that on point. But other than that, man, thanks everybody for being here. It's going to be a great night, great show. And yeah, let's get in. Let's dig in and let's go. Is this time to go? Y'all ready? I know y'all ready because I'm ready too, man. Let's just get it. Yo, so you know what? I'm so glad to have everybody here tonight. I was gonna just solo myself, but we got such a beautiful panel here, man. It's like you can't. I can't solo myself. I just can't do it. We got the legends. All of you guys are legends in the collecting community, and to have myself singled at such time, especially at such a glorious day. I mean, I woke up to some amazing messages by the twin god at the bottom, Aries. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I can't listen. Aries, when I saw that photo of what's his name? Vincent Groff. Bro, it looks I was like, is that
Aries, bro? I was like, holy smokes. I said, oh my God.
Bro, I couldn't believe it. I was like, is that Aries? I was like, nah, let me do a double take. But I was like, yeah, that's his twin.
Hot Toys Wizard playing some tricks on us.
All I need is for Aries to shave the beard, shave his head, and let's see if he got a little kingpin in it.
I was thinking you're going to go.
I'm definitely willing to guess he got some kingpin in him. So we already know that's right. Come on, man. Mixed martial arts. Come on. He got some kingpin in him somewhere, man. Straight up.
Oh, yeah.
Well, man, thanks for being here tonight. Will Fox Casey, man. Like, did I forget to do what we always do, bro? I think I forgot to do what we do.
Do I need to break out the recorder, bro? Come on now.
I think you need to break out the recorder because we got to basically.
She's always at the ready.
Let's go, man. We're gonna start. We're gonna do you last, but we're gonna start with the man.
Bro, come on now.
The youngin' of the group, my man. You already know his name. We got Riley Reviews in the building. What's going on, Riley? This guy, he's one of the cleanest young cats, one half of the Wonder Twins in the building. He said, you know what, hit me up. I'm ready to go. I was like, you know what, I got you. And I'm ready to bring you on in, and we're going to have a chat tonight. Come on, man. Mr. Riley himself is in the building. Thank you for coming here, brother. Thank you for being here. Next up, we got the man who is always focused. Now, right now, he's trying to be as contained. Put the pinky up. Put the pinky up. Put the pinky up. There you go. Put that pinky up. We got my man, Figure Focus, one of the cleanest cats in the building. I mean, he's always super clean. Look at that display in the background. I mean, it's so clean. And do I see a moon crescent back there? Unless you've been watching Moon Knight right there by the Iron Man figure. Doesn't it like a moon crescent?
I see that.
You see that? Oh, man, Focus. I mean,
beautiful.
We got to have a chat. But thank you for being here, brother. Thank you for being here tonight. Next up, we got Mr. Space Pimp, brother Cousins in the building, drinking the pink. Oh, there you go. He got the pinky up. He had to basically making sure he had that pinky up. We got brother Cousins in the building, man. We got some things talking about. I know you are ready to go, and I see that DX07 back there. We're gonna have a chat about later on too. There we go. So thank you, man. Thank you for basically being here. Next up, we got the man with the pinky. That's right. We got Mario, aka El Professor, over the building, man. My guy, my bro, one half of the, come on, man. We got the dream team, Uncivilized Scoundrels in the building. Thank you for basically being here tonight and for a glorious conversation we're going to have, man. I'm so glad you could be here. Next up, you know who he is. And if you don't, you living somewhere else. We got the Wizard, baby. Come on, is it possible? We got one of the coolest cats on the planet. Yes, y'all. Let's go. He got him. We got him. DX07 in the building. We ready to talk about this tonight, man. Aries, thank you for basically being here tonight, man.
Oh,
Love
come on,
it.
baby.
Love it, man. Let's go. And last but not least, we got
He's going solo right now.
Yeah, I can't even. He's going solo. I don't even know what else to say right now. He's just in his solo space. Getting it in, man. I'm so happy. I'm happy for you that you were just in your moment. We just letting you get to solo. He said, let me step out behind these keys and get my phone. With some shorts on, too. Yo, straight up. My man, Mr. Will Foxification is in the building, bro. Thank you for being here.
Almost
It's going to be such a glorious night. Everybody, Will Foxy Feet in the building. Let's go.
Wow.
Ooh,
That's
perfect
intro, yeah.
I'm out of breath.
Out of breath always.
Out of
Always
breath. Out of breath before reason, man. Straight up. Everybody, thank you guys for tuning in. I mean, tonight is going to be such an amazing night. We got a lot to basically cover, as always. Some special news broke last night. Which kind of proved half of us, mainly me, wrong, because I did not think that this was going to drop, but it did. With the help of my man, Mr. Riley, who actually, Aries, I think you sprinkled some of that wizard magic on Riley, because he hit me up. He literally hit me up last night. It was probably around 9 o'clock, or was it 9ish?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
It was around 9 o'clock, and he was like, "Yo, so it looks like Sideshow just basically moved up the figure, moved up the Bespin Luke as coming soon," and I was like, okay, then does that mean it's coming soon? Really? It's going to be released soon? He said, possibly. I was like, all right, let's just watch it. Now, I went to sleep and I was, out a little bit, woke up to a buzz on my phone, and it was Mafia who sent me. He's like, yo, let's go live. And I'm like, go live? I was like, oh shit, really? And I checked, and sure enough, yeah, they did it. They released it. Now, part of the plan tonight was to actually talk about that it was actually the Dark Knight Rises figure that was released. But I think, am I right to say that that's been talked about enough already? Is that been talked about enough, or should we cover it? Should we cover it quick? Do y'all want to cover it, or do y'all just want to jump into the meat of the process right now tonight? What y'all think? I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. I'm gonna leave it up to everyone out in the chat as well. Do y'all want us to talk about that Dark Knight Rises figure that was by Hot Toy that was released this week, or do you want us to jump straight into Bestman Luke? Show of hands, or let us know. Hashtag Bestman Luke or hashtag Dark Knight Rises. Tell me what you think. Let's see what we got in the chat, man. Like who we got, what we got. So we need to know, because depending on y'all is what we'll actually do tonight. So everybody's like, Luke. Some people are like, Luke, let's go, Luke. DX Knight.
Luke, let's cover it. No, dude, we got a split chat here.
Yeah, we got the DX19. We got Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah,
we got a couple of
I think we got to cover it. Yeah, it's 2 splits.
We got to cover it.
So we'll cover it briefly. How about
there?
That?
We go.
There you go.
We'll cover it briefly. We'll actually go into it briefly, as it does demand, some discussions. So we'll do that. I got to please everybody, man. You got to please me. You got to make sure that they are pleased in the end, man. So we will definitely actually talk about this piece tonight. But everybody out in the chat, I'm so glad to actually have you here. Let me actually recognize the chat, since I got everybody here tonight. We got who else? Who we got here, man? We got Thor 2941 in the building. We got Mary Sullivan here, Max Geekdom. We got Windman 42, KG Smith. We got Single Songwriter in the building. Renz Talentino, Joe P. Joe, period. We got Charlie the Unicorn, Ashley Chase, Tony R. DT Artman is in the building. Malika Mabane. We got Trevor Weed. I like that name. We got Eric Hank in the building. We got Brandon Solid in the building. Danny Mall Slacker 72. The Animal. Is that D Animal Slacker 2072? Is that what you're trying to say? I don't know. We'll just go with it. Let's see here. We got William Owens, Xiao in the building. Max Geekdom. Chris C is in the building. Who else we got? Jan Michael Jameer is in the building. Thank you for being here tonight. Who else we got? We got Will Fox, Vacation, LPFS Order, everybody, Docinators out in the building as well. Collectible Chats in the building. Man, we got quite a few people out here. RMD Collective. We got Latoya T, baby. Thank you for being here. We got who else? We got man, Toe Bars in the building. Oh man, it's a lot. We got a lot. And if I didn't get your name right now, we would definitely cover that by the end of the show. So thank you all for basically being here. One thing I want to actually cover real quick is we got a 99-cent super chat super sticker by wow, amazing. Thank you for that.
Nice.
As always, so nice. So let's basically pull this up real quick because again, you know, I don't want anybody left out. I'm pretty sure I don't want people heckling me and saying, "Yo, you covering everything else, but you didn't cover Batman, man. That was really important, man. You got to do that too, man."
That's exactly what I'm going to do if you cover this quickly. Will,
All right.
come on. You can't push DX19 to the side. Come on.
Yeah, we're not
No,
going-
I mean,
we're-
I wanted to cover it and the people spoke. So you know, I'm a man of the people. I just go with what they say.
All right, so we're going to cover the DX19 because I know people basically been waiting for this piece, man. And you know, me, it's a mixed bag because, like I said, I already have one that's on order right now. That's Batman Begins, so I just was rolling with that one. But this one looks nice. I'm not going to take away from it. Again, you know, we got quite a few of the pieces here where, you know, we do see the now this head sculpt. I'm not going to take it away from it, man. Like, it looks good. It definitely looks good. You know, the suit looks good. Again, it's not one that I'm picking up right away. I'm just going to wait a bit. But if you got that, if you basically had the Bat Pod, perfect. This is perfect. You know what I mean? Like, it's a perfect rendition. And it's something to go with that. Look at that right there. That's incredible. Brother Cousins, I'm gonna start with you first because I know you have the Bat Pod.
Yes.
I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. I think me and Will are still thinking about it. Will, did you get the Bat Pod yet?
No, bro, I'm in a constant flux. I'm like, I can't figure it out. It's like the hardest decision I've ever had to make in my life.
It is. It's like really hard to make right now, bro. Especially considering the simple fact that I already got the tumbler on order. So you know what I mean.
Me
So
too. It's hard to lay out because like it's like I've heard it looks really great, but it feels flimsy. That's what everyone's told me.
It's
like,
okay. So
Brother Cousins, I want you to see. Do you have it right?
Yeah, it's a little it's a little plasticky. It is.
Yeah.
But it's built well, and the tires are just amazing. I'm gonna tell you, it's one of these pieces. When it got shipped, I knew I didn't have anybody to pair it with just yet, so I kind of kept it in a box for a couple of days, and I was just like, you know what, I'll get to it when I get to it. And then one day I was bored. I was like, let me go ahead and open it up and play with it, whatever. So I opened it up. And I fell in love with it. I ain't gonna lie. I really fell in love with it. I don't know if it was the big tires, the guns, the little light effects on it. I just really fell in love with it. So I don't know if you guys saw the pictures I put on Instagram. I put the 1966 Batman on it. Just because I felt you had to have a Bat person represent. You gotta get some Bat representation to be on that.
Yeah.
And it looked cool, and I fell in love with it right away. So when this came out this week, I was like, damn, okay. I was going to wait like you guys, but I was like, I got the damn Bat Pod already.
You got to get it.
So I went and got it. I had some points from Toys Wonderland. I had some points from them, and I got it for a fairly good price. Probably, I think I paid probably like maybe $40 over than what I would have paid from getting it from Sideshow. So it made sense for me to get it now. So that's inbound right now. It should be here either Saturday. It's coming pretty fast and aggressive. It's coming, so it should be here like Saturday, either Saturday or Monday. So be doing a review on that. So I like it. I think it's good. Now I will say, if you guys, for all of you that are on the fence and get in the Bat Pod, if you get like you guys are getting the tumbler. I'm not getting the tumbler. So for me, it's going to be the Bat Pod and DX12 or the Selena Kyle figure. So that's where I stop with the vehicles for this particular Batman. So if you're already getting the tumbler, I mean, I would stay away from it, because imagine how cool he's going to look standing on top of that tumbler once you get him. So if I were you, I mean, you don't need to get it if you're getting the tumbler. For me, I'm not getting the tumbler, so it makes sense for me to have him in the Bat Pod. So that's where I stand with it. But I think this thing is phenomenal. I think the sculpt is amazing. I think it's a big moon leap over what is that DX? What it was DX12? I think the other version is. I think it's a big moon leap over that. Just looking at how the costume is applied and the helmet. It's the cape. It's a total upgrade. It doesn't look like it's going to the articulation. I'm still kind of worried about it. It's still a little stiff because you have all those straps and all those components on it. So it may still kind of be a bitch to pose, but I think it's phenomenal, and I think paired with the bat pod, it's just going to be an awesome display.
Now, let me ask you a question. Now, are you going to actually get? Are you interested pretty much in getting that third-party Bane, or do you already have a Bane?
I don't have a Bane. So I'm probably going. Most likely to get the third-party Bane.
It looks good, bro.
It looks good. It looks real good. I think that's what I'll get to pair.
Because I think they use a Feist and body for it as well.
There you go.
It looks good.
Way to go.
It looks real good. So, yeah, I mean, pairing up with this, man, I don't know. I think Will's going to get it. I think he's just really trying to decide, but I think Will probably end up getting it too. Speaking of Will,
yo, bro,
we'll go to you next, man. What you think about this piece, bro?
Dude, I think it looks incredible. And Leo, I don't know if I told you this. I do have this on pre-order. So I pre-ordered this way back. It was one of the ones before we got into the no post strategy, right? Yeah. It was one of the last remnants of that time where I was like, hey, let's pre-order this because I really like it. And I paid it off like a while ago. So I have it through Sideshow, and it should be shipping hopefully over the next couple months. They've been getting things pretty quickly lately, so let's just hope for the best. But I can say that I really like how this looks. I'm a little... The head sculpt I'm not crazy about. I think it's the proto to me was really, really good. I think this softened a lot. I do. Like, I don't think it's terrible. Like, I don't think it's like the worst thing I've ever seen, but it kind of gives me like Obi-Wan vibes. Like the Obi-Wan looking at the proto and then looking at the final, like it's softened a lot. Like it's like, and that's kind of how I feel with this. It's probably still the best Batman head sculpt in 1/6 that's been made, but at the same time, it's not on that proto level. And that's maybe where I'm a little bit disappointed with it. But to be honest, I'm never going to use it. Like I know we're paying for it, which kind of sucks because you're paying the $290 and part of that is the head sculpt, a large part of it. But at the same time, I'm probably never going to use it. I'm only really going to display him as Batman. So, and the Batman part of this figure looks incredible. I think this will go really well with all the figures. I don't have any other DC figures besides Dark Knight stuff. I have the Two-Face, and that's really the only DC figure I think I have right now. So I'm going to have this. I'm going to have the Tumbler. I'm getting the Queen Joker 2-pack. So, and for me, I haven't seen that third-party Bane yet, but I'm going to hold out for the Hot Toys version and see what they do. And then if they just decide not to make one, which I think they are going to make one, but if they do and it's maybe not as good and it still has jointed arms or something, then I'll be like, okay, maybe I'll look for an alternative option. But I have that Prime 1 Bane too. So for me, I'm more than happy with Bane right now. Okay. So, but this thing looks incredible layout. I'm really happy with it. The Bat Pod is another area where I'm kind of struggling because I've been wanting it for a while, but I hear messages and I'm like, oh, it looks great, but never touch it when you have it because it's kind of flimsy, it's kind of plasticky.
No, so, it holds together pretty well.
Because that's what I'm worried about, Brother Cousins. Like maybe some of the smaller elements of it, like the plasticky parts. So I've heard that, but I am getting the Tumbler. So I'm getting the Tumbler, so I might as well just probably roll with that and Batman and Joker and then Two-Face and have a nice little Dark Knight display. And this looks great, man. I think it came out really, really nice. Head sculpt's a little disappointing, but I'm still happy with the release overall. I'm still very excited to get this. So for me, I'm gonna say this is like I'm gonna give it like a 8.5, 9 because it's great other than the head sculpt. So everything else looks really good.
All right, so you weren't typically wild card Willie tonight. I was expecting you some drawbacks.
Zero out of 10, bro. I'm changing.
So okay, so it wouldn't look. I'd be remiss if I didn't actually go to Focus next because I know Focus wants to talk about this piece. He felt as though if we didn't talk about it, it would be a disservice to the 1/6 scale collecting community. So Focus, are you getting this, bro? Shane, are you getting this, bro? You know,
I just love how you thought with me on the panel that we were just going to touch on this briefly. That was so cute. That's just so cute, mate. Now, Leah, right? I'm going to do a little impression of you now talking to me. On most other streams, it's like something from a Marvel TV show like Moon Knight, and you say, yo, Focus. You getting this? I already know what you're going to say. You don't collect Marvel. Not I mean. Yeah. And I say, no, I'm going to stay in my lane. You're like, you're going to stay in your lane. And you make an impression of me just basically being staying in my lane and all this and not getting it. tonight is not going to be one of those shows.
Okay. Okay.
I'm all in on this.
You
This
all
is
in.
as close as a dopo as it gets to me. The only figures I've sold were actually Dark Knight figures, and I feel a little dirty saying that out loud. But my strategy was I was anticipating better versions. Hopefully it works out with the Queen Studio, because they sold the first Heath Ledger Joker because it was looking a bit dated. Fingers crossed that looks like it's working out and falling into place. And the other one I sold was the DX02. Now, Jay mentioned that this looks a lot better than the DX12. I absolutely agree. And it absolutely dusts the DX02.
Yeah.
You could not do this with the DX02.
That's right.
It just, you could bend it and it would flop right back. Posing was not an option. It had that weak broken ankles issue. I think the outer suit was rubbery, whereas here you have the neoprene undersuit with the panels on it. So there's actually flexibility. The panels are on a material, so the articulation is better. The mouthpieces, I know, and you know, we all know, the dogs on the street knows that Christian Bale makes funny faces when he plays Batman. However, they have absolutely nailed those faceplates on this. Completely agree with Will on the head sculpt. In the prototype images, it was about a 9. I was hoping they would wrinkle that up and gaunt him up, because that's the way he looked like in The Dark Knight Rises. Unfortunately, it went the other way. It dropped to an 8 and it softened. Every day of the week, I completely agree with Jay. If you just take that head and you show it to the random person on the street, they'd say, oh, it's Christian Bale. But it's probably Christian Bale from The Batman Begins. However, they've changed the branding on this from The Dark Knight Rises to The Dark Knight Trilogy, so therefore they can kind of get away with it. The only criticism I would have is the cape. However, I did watch the Sideshow Live unboxing, and with a bit of fussing, if you just keep the cape here and expose the shoulder and don't drape it out over the shoulder so it doesn't gather, it hangs really, really well. So head sculpt's on point, suit's on point. I do think it's the best 1/6 scale version of this suit from Hot Toys. I'm really excited about this. And Will, you don't know it yet. You are getting that Batpod.
Hey, we'll see, man. I got some reward points, so why not?
Listen, reward yourself, man. Right? And you're gonna there you go. The Batman just on that with the EMP rifle. If you can get it up nice and high,
right?
This is a home run. This is like my third most anticipated figure of 2022 that I have pre-order that I haven't yet received. I'm buzzing about this. I cannot wait to get this. And now I ordered it with Toys Wonderland. Not a plug. I'm just saying that Jay mentioned Toys Wonderland earlier on. Oh damn it! I've said it 3 times. It's like Beetlejuice. Someone's going to get a free Golden Armor Wonder Woman. Damn.
Yo,
finished.
Yo, you would have thought that you basically work for Hot Toys just now, bro, because you just sold this thing, man. Like, definitely sold it, bro. Like, okay. I thought you were going to actually.
I speak the truth, man. I speak the truth. I was not as enthusiastic when I saw that jointed up Peacemaker.
Okay. Brandon Salo's like, Focus is the man.
Hey. I'll take it. I'll take it. You're very, very kind.
He said, I'll take it tonight because, okay.
And dude, it's 2:30 in the morning here and I still have this energy.
Pretty impressive.
There you go. Riley, what's up, man? Is this something in your wheelhouse or what you saying, man?
This figure sucks. It's like one of the worst. No, I'm just kidding. No. I think I got a day one after hearing what Figure Focus just told me.
Right.
Right. Hey, I don't know, man, but no, I'm kind of on the same page with Lyle. Like, I think it's just going to be something that I wait on. And if I see it on like a little bit of like a discount or something, I'll pick it up because I'm not worried about it really selling out. But I can't, this looks like phenomenal. Like you said,
Yeah.
I think the head sculpt's really good. These shots are really nice. And
these shots are crazy.
Those photo shots, they do really good with them. And when he's on the bat pod, it does make you want to get the bat pod. I'll agree. The shots they have when he's on it, it's really cool. So, and I mean, this rivals with what we've talked about, like with Queen. If they ever made one, like, do you really need that Queen one? Because this one's really good. So I don't know what they can do to rival that. And yeah, the cape, I will agree. Yeah, it still looks like it's like kind of the same to the DX12. It may be partially improved, but it still has that, like, if you get a custom cape on this, like a wired one, it'll be really cool. But like I said, it looks phenomenal. The head sculpt, I agree. I think it's like, it's like an 8.5. It still looks like Christian Bale. So, and you probably wouldn't have him with the head sculpt anyways, but no, this looks really good, and I'm wondering if they're gonna drop some more Dark Knight pre-orders soon. You never know. But yeah.
Well, in the meantime, I'm gonna live vicariously through both Focus, brother cousins, and anybody else who gets their hands on it, and they have to sell me once they get it in hand.
Exactly.
Because again, I have Batman Begins on pre-order, and that one's the one I wanted to go with the tumbler, because I have just a vision of how I wanted to go, and I was, I can't say I was surprised that this one was released before, because I kind of knew it and felt that it would be, but yeah, it's out there right now. Mario, what you think about this piece, bro?
No, I think it's a massive improvement compared to the DX12. I mean, even even a little bit more to the Army version as well.
Yeah.
In terms of articulation, it looks like it can actually finally hold a pose. It's nice to see it, how they can bend the legs, and I think the waist or the abs have a little bit of a ratchet in there, don't they, to help kind of hold it in place. So that's actually cool to see, because the other ones really couldn't bend them all that well. So overall, I think the proportions look much better. In my opinion. The head actually looks right, to the body, whereas to where I thought the DX12, the head was like a little bit too big. But no, it looks great. The paint apps look really good. They're on point. The Bruce Wayne portrait, I'm kind of iffy about, to be honest. While I think the sculpt is there, it just, in these photos, I just think the paint apps looks like way too soft, and he looks way younger than I think he's supposed to.
Yeah.
But it's still, I think it still looks pretty decent. I kind of share the same vision that what you were just talking about right now with the Begins version, because that's my suit of choice. I love that. I love that suit, bro. D Knight calls it the Beast, and I completely agree with him, man.
Yeah.
And what I wanted to originally do, and I was talking to Bob Dylan about it, is that I wanted to try to get the tumbler as well, because I wanted to have the Begin suit with the tumbler, and I was asking who was I talking to? I think I was talking to Primetime Reviews or somebody else about the Bat Pod, and they had mentioned because what I wanted to do was have this version with the Bat Pod and have the Begins with the tumbler.
Yeah,
just have like a nice little display. But the tumbler's too wide for the Magic cases that I've got. So I got to reconsider, how I actually want to, approach this if I actually do get it.
Yeah.
But no, the figure looks great. I can finally. I did pre-order this just because I wanted this suit by itself. I wanted the suit by itself because I have and I want to put the armory version of Batman actually with the armory and just have the whole thing set up. So that's what I originally wanted to do. But no, it looks great. It looks really good. And I know Leo mentioned that he wanted to give me the tumbler, and Will wanted to bring me the
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that like it was yesterday.
Mario, it's amazing, bro. So
I sent it out to you already.
I appreciate it, Will.
Yeah, man. I got your back, man. I mailed it to you. So. DHL though, DHL.
So DHL. If you need to do like 5-day shipping on it, man, just to save a little bit of cash on shipping, dude, it's all good, bro. I completely understand.
I think it was like 500-day shipping last I checked. But...
Oh, there you go.
What?
It's DHL though, so that's pretty good.
Safe and sound, hey, man.
It's the best service.
It's faster than it gets to you from Toys Wonderland. So
hey, it's true. It's true. For the generosity, bro. Really appreciate it, man.
Of course, man.
All right, Aries. I think you're going to be slight. Please don't be a wild card.
He's always a wild card. Bro.
Day one.
I mean, he might be a reverse wild card and say, "Oh, I'm getting this," but you know what I mean. But see, it's not to say it's not great, because I think it's a decent piece. What do you think about this, though, Aries?
Look, it's the week. It's DX week for sure.
Yeah.
Look,
it's true.
It's DX week. I have very similar opinions on this to the other figure we're going to talk about. I think this head sculpt's a 10. It absolutely is on point in my view. It's Christian Bale. It's the whole. They're coming out with this trilogy again, the Christian Bale Batman trilogy. And I'll just put this out in front. When they reissue, which they will, the Joker, I don't want to hear that they're answering the Queen, because they're just going to do it. They're already putting out all these other figures from this. They're going to do it again. They're going to come out with Bane. They're just going to go ahead and do it. And I don't think it's any answer. They've already had it in the plans. That being said, this is absolutely unbelievable. I think the head sculpt is a 10. It's way better than the DX12. I'm not saying that the DX12 isn't good. The DX07 is awesome as well. I love that. And I'm sure that people that have the DX12 are still going to cherish it. But this is like unbelievable. It's like looking at Christian Bale, all the things that come, with this. It's an awesome release. Now, this is my favorite Batman for sure. Second favorite, I mean, I love you gotta love Michael Keaton. I love the original Batman. Come on. I mean, that was a very special time. I think we talked about that before. Lale. I mean, but this one is the one for me. This trilogy is the one for me. Heinz Field with the last one. I mean, Heinz Field with Heinz Ward. The whole thing. Steelers.
Yeah. Oh, here you go.
I love this whole thing. This figures out. I don't know how you can say anything bad about this. Now, obviously, I collect Star Wars and I focus on that. This particular line, the Dark Knight series, I would consider this. I haven't made a decision, but I would absolutely consider getting figures from this line because this trilogy means an absolute ton to me personally. But come on, guys, this release is outrageous. I think that the head sculpt is far superior than the DX version. And I think that this is, I don't know how you could do any better for a DX on what they're giving you here. So I think that this is out of the park, and I don't think we're done with the Dark Knight series from Hot Toys. You're going to get more, including that Joker.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah. I mean,
Aries, do you collect anything else outside of Star Wars for 6 scale?
No. I just focus on Star Wars. But like I said, it's listen, bro. If they did Battlestar Galactica, I wouldn't say never say never. It would just be immediate because that's my Star Wars is here, baby. Okay,
right.
But BG is like right there.
Yeah.
So I would not even be a wonder.
Now, are you talking about the original trilogy or the
Edward James Olmos, Lauren Green, either any one of those.
Hell yeah.
I would do it. But I love the Dark Knight series, so I don't know. I'm looking at that. I look at some of the figures that are out, and I don't know. You never know. It's like the Back to the Future stuff. I love that too. You never know. I might. I just might bite. I just might.
So, all right. So everybody out in the chat, do you feel better? Do you feel good? I think Focus basically became. He feels better. Focus became the martyr for y'all, and he made sure that we actually talked about the figures. So, and might have even sold me on it because that was an excellent presentation. So I think that was his plan, pretty much. But we'll see.
I started a YouTube channel just so I could have that rant to you, mate.
There you go. All done.
Excellent.
Definitely, man. I mean, it is what it is. So yeah. Last night we got some news. Now, everybody out in the chat, I want to walk y'all through this real quick. It's 9:15. It was actually 9:30, 9:45. I'm actually, I was actually doing what were we doing yesterday? Was it a show yesterday? No, I wasn't really. Was I on a show yesterday?
You weren't thinking about Bespin Luke, that's for sure.
You know what? Okay,
you're some kind of wizard.
I was on a podcast last night. So I was on a friend of mine's podcast. He has a hip hop podcast. So we were actually just talking about a couple different things and stuff like that. So we were on his podcast, and then all of a sudden, Rowley, I get a ding from Rowley. He was like, yo, and I saw pictures. I'm like, oh shit, what's this? I said, what is this? What is this? So Rowley's in the pit. He's like, yo, so did you see that they basically moved Bespin Luke up to coming soon? Number one. I was like, nah, stop. So I went and I saw it, and I was like, bro, does this mean? He was like, possibly. He's like, so let's just take a look. I think we got some. So I sat on this all night, and I was like, yo, how the hell did he know this? It just kept bothering me. So I was like, So I think what he did was him and Aries got together somehow and had a conversation. And they figured this out to a science. And they figured so because it was just ironic that I woke up this morning. I woke up earlier today in Aries. When I see voice messages from Aries, I'm like, yeah.
It's like 2 minutes long.
I'm like, yeah, I already know the excitement is there.
Buckle up, bro, for the ride.
Buckle up. Let's get ready to ride because and we have it our exchanges back and forth. He's messaging me, I'm messaging him. I'm like, yo, this is glorious. And it's like it's opening up the floodgate. But the thing is, I got to give a shout out to Riley because I'm like, how the hell? This is the second time, bro. You're 2-0 right now, bro. Like you were literally 2-0 right now.
I learned from the wizard, bro.
So
yeah,
you're 2-0 right now. So you were. I was like, yeah, okay. And then it happened. And then I got a Mario and it was Mario Mafia. They were up late, and I'm asleep. I get the message. I'm like, all right, let me just jump on there. And we had a conversation about it. Go back and watch it. It was pretty dope. But yeah, so before we dive into it, I have to say, Brother Cousins, you had an excellent video that you actually put up today. And then I saw this morning, when you basically went over and you were like, people were asking you, are you, you know what I mean? Or do you regret? And you simply said no. Like there's basically no regrets because I mean, if you look at the DX07 is still a decent piece. Like it's still, and on top of that, you want to have it because that is the Grail beyond grails. It's one of the first Hot Toys, Star Wars releases that we got. You know what I mean? Yes, so and it was the first. Exactly. It's the first. So it basically it deserves its place. You know what I mean? So, and on top of that, it comes with a lot of things that this version does not have. So there are basically no regrets. The only difference between it is one's cheaper than the other. But I think that you got a decent piece. You know what I mean? So excellent shout out. I love that piece. I love the video. I love how you actually talked about it. And then Aries, you were talking about it. You were talking about the DX07. And I'm like, damn, I feel kind of bad that I don't even have a DX07. I wanted to get the piece, but the price shot up and I was like, yeah, I'll just basically wait. And here's the thing, though. Had they not released this, bro, I was literally considering pulling that trigger and getting that figure because I'm getting both the figures. And that's the thing is like, that's the one up that the DX07 has over this is because you get 2 figures. Whereas with this now here's the thing. Is it just 1 head sculpt or 2?
I think it's 1 head sculpt with.
And you just switch the wigs.
Yeah, you swap the hair.
Wow.
Lego hair.
So they gonna do it. Oh, they gave him a lace front. Come on, man.
Yeah, bro. 2 lace fronts.
They gave him 2 lace fronts, man. Stop it.
Which is kind of disappointing because usually DXs come with like multiple heads or multiple plates and stuff. Like, I was kind of upset about that.
Unfortunately, that's changing. It's so sad.
Yeah.
What constitutes a DX these days, anyway? You know what
exactly.
I mean?
Well, that begs a question. Why even?
I know it's like
the DX anymore.
Compared to like that DX13. Yeah, that DX13 Terminator came with so much, man. Like it.
Yeah. And Aries, the funny thing is, you have a deluxe in a DX line. I mean, what is that?
Right. Exactly. You have a deluxe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Someone asked me a question. I did a video on the announcement today, and someone asked me a question in the comments. They said, "What does DX mean?" And I was just like, "Oh, it's like." Apparently, it's like a DX series, and it usually comes with the PERS system and a fancy box. That was kind of my best answer. But yet, there's other figures that are deluxes, and aren't some DXs deluxes? Yeah. So I think maybe it's something that's got lost in translation or something like that. I see it as a different series, but yet I think DX. You see DX, you think deluxe, don't you?
Yeah, it gets messy.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I feel like they have to work on what a DX means. Like they came out with that, Ahsoka. DX, the deepfake Luke DX, and I feel like it's like, what's a DX, anymore? You got the Clone Wars Ahsoka that has a rolling eyes function, right? That's not a DX. The Clone Wars Maul that has the same thing. That's not a DX. What's a DX? Is it something extra in the fabric? Is it just a brand that they're putting on? I feel like it's not quite clear. From them exactly what we're getting anymore. I feel like, when you got that DX07 or you get some of the older, it's like, okay, I know what I'm getting. You get like that Jack Sparrow. Oh, I know exactly, what I'm getting with this. But I felt that for a while that they have to kind of get better at naming it. But it's a DX, another DX.
And I'm gonna stop it right. I'm gonna keep you here, Eris. I'm gonna keep this with you because I'm gonna stop it right here. I'm looking at, you know, okay, the wigs. We're gonna say the wigs, but I'm actually, bro. I am, and Mario. We talked about this last night, but I kind of had a chance to look at it. Like, yo, this is Mark Hamill, bro. Like, this is Mark Hamill, Empire, young Mark Hamill. This is what we basically got, and I love it. Like, I love this head sculpt. I really do. And Mario, you also, I think it was you, Mario, who basically brought up the simple fact that it was the same head sculpt as the Mandalorian
version.
The Mandalorian version. So it's the same exact head sculpt. It's just that the wigs are different. And you were like, because remember I told you, I was like, I didn't like that head sculpt. But then when I see it this way, and I'm like, now I like it. But it's just that wig on the other one.
Yeah.
I
have a side by side on my screen if you want to share that real quick.
Oh, you got it?
I'm fully convinced that this is the same sculpt as the Mandalorian, which is again, it looks fine, So in my opinion, they're identical. It's just you're just swapping out the hair. Which I think it speaks volumes to the Mandalorian version. I mean, it's looking that much more better. It's just amazing, how much difference the hair can actually make. So
I mean, one looks like Empire Luke, the other one looks like Justin Bieber.
It's the same sculpt, but it's something with the paint applications.
Or the lighting too. The lighting.
It could be the lighting as well.
Because it's like a yellowish tint to the one on the left, and the other one's more like a cool temperature.
Yeah, definitely.
Is it me? Does the nose look a little different? Or that could be just lighting.
It could just be the angle.
It could be the lighting
as well.
Yeah. I think it's the lighting and the angle because it's the same thing. It's just like that headpiece, man. Like it's just like that's the thing that kind of took me out of it. I'm hoping that they kind of redo it a bit or just kind of spice it up a tad bit. They probably won't, but I mean, it is what it is. But Aries, man, like you woke up out of your slumber last night and you woke up and you turned on your computer and you saw this.
I rolled out of bed and looking at my phone, I'm like, what the heck? Because I hit that little do not disturb, you get that little moon, on your phone. So, I get all the messages. So I woke up and I'm like, what in the world? And man, dude. So look here. Go ahead and blow this up. Okay,
let me bring you in. Let me bring you in.
There you go.
All right. So listen.
There it is.
I love this. This is awesome. This is always going to have a super special place in my heart. It's the OG one. It's the first DX for Star Wars. It is epic. That being said, it is fails in comparison compared to this release this morning. Are you kidding me? It is night and day. That is a major upgrade. Now, I looked at the first few pictures this morning, and then I didn't want to look at any more because, my special guest earlier today was Artem, who's in the chat, and Victoria from Victoria's Cantina. And, we're going to talk about some other things with Star Wars. Obviously, this took the precedent. But, we all had the same opinion. I think it's very interesting because none of us really knew, and I really don't know. Hey, is that the same clay head sculpt? Is it the same as the Return of the Jedi Luke, the deep fake Luke, the A New Hope Luke? If you would tell me it's the same head sculpt as Han, I wouldn't even know. All I could tell you is, to me, this looks absolutely nothing in every pit, nothing like the deep fake Luke. And I love that deep fake Luke. That's like, you guys saw how much I spilled my coffee over that freaking DX version, but. Man, just going over these pictures, it's like you capture. Like, look at that. Look at that shot there, bro. Now listen,
that's his stance too.
He
that's
didn't
Mark.
come in. He didn't look like that coming in, looking at Din Djarin or unsure of himself, or okay, I'm here. I'm kind of dealing with the emotions of Yoda and Obi-Wan telling me not to go, or I'm finding out that Luke's my dad, or do I help? I mean, Darth Vader's my dad, or. I got to go rescue my friends. What should I do? In The Mandalorian, he had that Luke, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to kill all the Dark Troopers. They're going to give Grogu to me. Goodbye. He had that look. So I don't know what they're doing with the paint applications or the lighting. That's a lot of lighting for every one of these photos. But to me, it looks absolutely zero, not even a 1% closeness to the other figure. It looks nothing like the Snowspeeder pilot Luke. It looks nothing like the A New Hope Luke. So I have no idea what they use. That being said, holy frack. Or you talk about the older version, holy Falca Carb. Man, oh man, oh man. It is absolutely to me, bro. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you here. The best Mark Hamill head sculpt to date, for sure. I don't know how the Snowspeeder one will come out, the final product. Maybe that'll be better. Maybe something else, but like I said, I got this in hand. This is awesome. I can't wait to get that one in hand. That's more awesome. Man, I'm just so damn excited. It's so good. It is. And where the hell did this come from, dude? Where did April 13th? Like, why? But it's great.
Hey, I'll take it. Right before Star Wars celebrations, I will take this all day, every day. And they did it early enough for me to project that there'll be more actually coming. So I'm super excited about this. Mario, we talked about this last night, man. Like, I mean, have you come down? Because you were pretty reserved last night too. Like you were just Mario. you were just Mario. Like, you know what I mean? What is? But like, how was it? Like, you know, like last night compared to tonight. You know what I mean? Like early this morning, put it that way, compared to like tonight. Like, what's your views on it? Has it changed? Is it like more excitement? Where you sitting at right now, bro?
No, it's still pretty much the same. I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I think it looks great. This is a fantastic alternative for those that missed out on the DX07.
Hell yeah.
Matter of fact, I think I'm picking up one of each just because I want a different look. For each of them. You know, what I want to do actually is use the Dagobah base. I'm sure that the jacket is removable. Hopefully there's a tank top underneath.
So
he's training. Use the sweaty look for that. Put Yoda next to him, and then I got the Dagobah thing going on. I think that'll look nice. That'll look dope.
Yeah.
I am a little bit, I mean, I don't want to say concerning, but it is kind of upsetting that they included in the deluxe the exclusive piece that came with the DX07, which to me kind of voids out the exclusivity of the
DX07
piece for the X07. So it's like, I don't think that's cool. I mean, to be honest, from what I understand, that piece, that little helmet was going for a lot of money anyway. So that's cool that they brought it out. I mean, I appreciate that they brought it out, and you know, we all have a chance to pick it up. But at the same time, I mean, I think it takes away a bit from the original version. So, but I mean, we can't. I guess we can't think about that kind of thing these days, considering how Hot Toys is just. I don't want to say reissuing everything, but they're bringing out 2.0s of a lot of figures, which is necessarily not a bad thing. You know, some more shirt reissues, which is fine. Yeah. But I'm still all in for it, man. I think it looks great. Despite of what I think about the portrait being used, it still looks good on them. You know,
it does.
All things aside. So yeah, put me down for 2, man. I'm in.
So you gonna get 2 of these pieces?
Yeah, I think that's what matters. It's like whatever head sculpt they use, as long as it does the job and it works. I mean, for me, I don't mean to say it this way, but who cares? As long as it freaking looks like it's
and it does, and it looks like him too. I mean, some of these photos, I mean, it just looks like him. So I think it's great.
You all land on it, man. Yeah, I think it's really crazy. Shout out to really quick. We got a couple super chats here. Ooh. We got one by Bob Dylan, $5 super chat. Raleigh Reviews, congrats again, by the way, on breaking the Bestman news. You deserve the 1/6 Pulitzer, bro. Yeah, you did break it last night. Raleigh was like on some, hey, Liel, I got some news.
Hey, I gave you some news. There you go.
Exactly, bro.
Bro, it just came through, bro. So I was like, yo, super excited. So now on, bro. It's the Raleigh Reviews. Like, and if I get a message from you, I'm gonna be on my toes, bro. I'm gonna be like, you gonna play with me. I'll be like, yo, Raleigh, what you know, bro? What you got? What you know? What you got, though? But I mean, speaking of which, and real quick, let me actually get down here. We got a couple more super chats. We got one from let's see here, Brett the Movie Guy. What's up, fellas? Another great day to be a collector. You are absolutely right, my brother. It is definitely a great day to be a collector. And then we got a super chat, a $10 super chat by my guy, S-Beam. I'm excited for this one. Perhaps it's the lighting or the paint app, which I can fix if it's what do you say? If I can fix if it is, LOL. But this loop looks really good. We'll have a nice place in the Star Wars collection. Great panel tonight. Thank you very much for that, brother. Do appreciate that, man. But Riley, man, what you think about this, brother?
Dude, this looks phenomenal, man. I mean, I think it's definitely one of their best Star Wars releases. I think it was something that definitely came out of nowhere. Once I saw that coming soon thing, I was like, okay, well, this thing's gonna come now. But it's just crazy how we're looking at it right now, and like, it looks really good. When I was looking at that on the What's New, I was like, okay, it could be coming, but I didn't think it would come. Like, it's just so random to drop it to like yesterday. Like, you'd think that they would wait for like
until like Thursday night or something,
or
like
Thursday
that,
night, or for Star Wars Day, May 4th. And it makes you wonder, like, what are they gonna do for May 4th? Because I mean, look how big this announcement is. Like, what like for May 4th, they might have something coming that's gonna be crazy. That we're probably not going to expect either. But no, this looks really good. I mean, I do have like, I would say like not like just two nitpicks kind of like. There's one thing that I would say is that I think $345 just personally to me is a little overpriced. I think it's a little steep. Like, I think that's a lot of money for this figure. I get like people will say we're obviously in a different time with the economy, but like, I don't know, man. I thought when I saw $345, I was like, whoa, I don't know, man. I was expecting like at least like 320, 325, but I mean, it is what it is, you know. But I mean, you're getting this, and the one thing is the Dagobah base, like, it's cool, but I don't like how it's like kind of like the half diorama and then half normal. Like, I think it would be cooler if it was just the full like Rocky diorama, but I mean, that's just a little nitpick here and there. But no, the other base I actually like better. I think that base looks amazing. It's really cool, and this is something really special for sure. And I know a lot of people were asking for this ever since they showed it at San Diego in 2019, I believe. I mean, this is something that we knew it was probably gonna come at one point, because like, how can you have a figure like this sit in the graveyard? Like, I don't see it. And I do agree with Aries. Like, to me, it's like this photo right here, it looks like Bespin Luke from Empire Strikes Back. So there's nothing I had to like think about with the figure here and there. I mean, it might look like this, but it's Bespin Luke to me. And and I think they absolutely killed it. I can't wait for it to finally release, and it's got you wondering. I mean, you have to wonder what they're going to release on May the 4th. It's definitely something.
And that's what we're going to get into in a little bit next. I mean, after we, pretty much move on from this one, it's going to be like the speculation of where they're going to go next, because now it does open up the floodgates to things that we didn't think were possible, or that, might have. It's like it's crazy, Will, because we just had that Purgatory show like last week.
Yeah, dude, we did, bro. And then this guy popped Howard's like, I'm listening, y'all. Don't worry, I got you.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, he's like, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna let y'all listen. I'm gonna let him marinate a little bit, and then I'm gonna release it and just surprise y'all when y'all least expect it.
I'm gonna make these guys eat crow. That's what Howard said.
Exactly, that's what he said.
It's like, nah, they're gonna eat it.
Yeah, they're gonna eat it. Good job, Howard. Good job.
Hey, we win ultimately, so it's fine.
Straight up. You know what? It's funny because this is it's super funny, bro. Because over the weekend, we had the Purgatory show. Weekend goes, and I put up a photo. JC Hong likes the photo, right?
Yeah.
It was sort of like he might. You see how this worked? It's like he might have liked the show. It's like, ding, hi, Lael.
I'm listening.
And then we're listening. We hear you. And then bam, here we go. Damn, I need to say some more.
He was like,
shit.
knock, knock.
I know, right?
They sent me to tell you about the What's New thing. That's what happened. JC Hong. Yeah.
I knew Riley had connections. I knew.
JC Hong was like, Lael, Howard sent Howard sent JC to choke a bitch.
That line was.
Is JC Hong gonna have to choke a bitch?
Does JC Hong have to choke a bitch tonight? But nah, man. So Will, since we on you, bro, like, what do you think about this piece,
bro?
Man?
I'm about to go wild card Willie on this one.
Okay.
I don't hate it. Like, I really like it, but I feel like they really struggle with Mark Hamill's head sculpt. Like, I don't think this is terrible. I definitely don't think it's bad. This is probably the best Mark Hamill I think they've done, but it's still not there. Like, it's still like, I see Mark Hamill, but also in other shots don't see Mark Hamill. That's not how I feel about it. So like, it's a really nice figure. Like that shot, that looks pretty good, right? When you're looking at him, probably from the distance, you're going to be looking at him in your display. He's going to look great. But the closer you get to it, it starts to be one of those sculpts where you're like it's good. It's kind of like a Ragnarok Loki sculpt. Like a sculpt, it's pretty good. You like it. It's there, and you know who it is. But it's certainly not a Yondu, or it's not a Killmonger, or like the ones they've released, like a Wenwu or Shang-Chi or Casca Reeves. Those are ones that are just like, that's Hot Toys, right? Those are like next level. You know exactly who that is. It's dead on. And with Mark Hamill, I feel like every one they get better. But there's something about his face that Hot Toys just can't seem to like quite, and they kind of have that way with Tom Hiddleston too, to be honest. Like some of his sculpts are pretty close, but not one has like nailed it perfectly, you know? And they're getting better and better, but it's just certain faces I think that are more difficult than others. And for whatever reason, Mark Hamill's face seems to be fairly difficult, I think. I mean, but the figure looks great. Other than that, I think it looks really cool. I love Empire as much as the next guy. I mean, I think it's probably my second favorite Star Wars movie. I love it. I love the base, by the way. I love the light up base with the vents and all that kind of stuff. Very cool. I see what Riley's saying about 345. I guess at this point, just nothing phases us anymore because we know what to expect. Like it's probably going to be a little bit higher than what we think it should be. So just always, maybe now I just have my expectations really low because I'm always like, hey, if I think it's going to be 315, it's probably 350, right? So like that's just how it tends to go nowadays. I'm probably still going to end up getting this because, like I said, I don't hate it by any stretch.
Okay, cool.
It's really nice.
Thank you.
And like, I really like the base. Honestly, I don't feel like I need the Dagobah base. I don't feel like I need that, but I kind of, I know, Leia, I almost gave you a heart attack, bro. I know. I'm probably still going to end up getting this. It's going to be really hard to ignore because, like I said, I don't hate it. It's just, I'm just looking for that perfect Mark Hamill head sculpt, and I feel like I'm just not getting it. I feel like I'm getting very close to it, but it's not hitting the levels of, like I said, like what they just showed with Wenwu. Like as long as that final looks that good, I mean, that's that's what I'm talking about. That's like the kind of stuff that I know Hot Toys can do. And this one, I see it, but it's just not quite on the level that I'd want it to be.
So what if they pull a Wenwu and they give us?
They could. But that means I'm damn sure not pre-ordering it because I know I'm not pre-ordering anything with a Hot Toys logo. I'm just not pre-ordering because like there's no point. I mean, it's you can just wait and get it for cheaper probably later, or you don't even make up your mind later. Wait till because it might look worse than this when it comes out, or it might look better. It's really a coin flip. So it's not going to look terrible, and I still don't think it looks terrible now. It's just I look at it and I see like even with the Luke from Mando, I have that on pre-order. Yeah, it still looks pretty good, but that's CGI Luke. That's like that's what that is, and that's why it's passable. And also, most people are probably going to use the hood up on him. So you know, it's like one of those figures where you don't care about the head sculpt, even though the head sculpt is there. So not as much anyway. But with this one, I do love the figure. I think it looks great. It's just I have a little bit of reservation about it, just because of the head sculpt. I actually like that hair better. I actually like this one, the one you're on now. I actually prefer this one. I kind of I don't know, it has a little more of a. Like
it has a little more of the
dynamic vibe.
The more of the because this was the Dagobah. Yeah.
And like I said, it looks great. It's just the head sculpt to me. I just feel like they're getting closer, but they're not quite hitting Mark Hamill. That shot looks better.
This is
that one looks better.
This looks exactly Mark Hamill. Like this is him right here.
Yeah, this one does this angle, but the other shots, I'm not. Like I think it's like an 8 sculpt. I think it's an 8. Yeah, that's how I would feel. Like that's how I kind of feel about some of the others. Like even like Ahsoka from Mando. Like I think that's getting better, but it's still not. It's not exactly Rosario. You know, it's like there. But for the prices we're starting to pay, I just maybe my expectations are getting too high. Like with you're paying $350 for this, I think it should look pretty.
Oh, it's true. Yeah. It's
so I mean, but it's just the way the collectible market is going right now. But anyway, that's all for me. I still really like it. Just I have some reservations about the sculpt.
But what you're saying is you still may get it.
I'm probably gonna get it.
You're probably gonna
because this is Bespin Luke. I mean, like or what's called Empire Luke. Like I still really want that.
Yeah. So you were just Wild Willie today, not Wild Card.
Yeah, I'm Wild Willie. Just Wild Willie. I'm
like
half
little reserved.
Half Willie. Yeah. So
you were Wild Willie today.
Yeah, exactly, bro. It's still good. You don't want to hate on
like
it, but
saying Wild
just...
Willie. Pause.
The one head sculpt, the one hair piece, the one on the right. I don't like that one that much. Like it just, I don't know. It doesn't look like Mark Hamill with that one, but you put the other one on him, and I'd see more of Mark Hamill. I don't know why.
The one
the other way around. Wow.
Really?
The one with the other way around.
The one with the the one on the right is pretty much more so Mark arriving to Dagobah. Right. You know what I mean? This is Mark arriving to Cloud City. The one on the left is more so him in action, him really doing more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
At
I could
that
see
point.
that.
Absolutely.
It just
Yeah, I
needs a
mean-
little more detail, maybe, or I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, a little bit more detail. And the thing is, the beauty of it is that they still have time. Here's my only fear is when we get these head sculpts and we know what it looks like around the time that the production photos drop. Is it going to be a drastic change? I don't know. That's the only fear that I have with these actual figures. Before we go to focus real quick, my man, brother Cousins, bro, what do you think about this, man?
You know what? I was just sitting here looking at it, and I was completely enamored with it last night. Still am. I think this is a vast improvement over a DX07 and just Mark Hamill head sculpts. Period. I think this is the closest that they've gotten with this prototype. The one, and I'm not even sure if I can call it a nitpick, because now that I'm looking at it and I'm kind of comparing it to other things, the sculpted hair. Now, I've seen Hot Toys do way better sculpted hair. Even the Batman figure, the Christian Bale, you look at the sculpted hair of that figure, it almost looks like it's rooted. And the hair with this one, I'm not that impressed. I think they can do a better job, maybe because it's removable. I don't know, but I think they could do better on the hair, making it look more lifelike, if you will. Am I the only one that feels that way, or I think they could just do better on the hair?
No, I definitely think that here's the thing though, because the only thing that bums me out about this is the swappable wigs. Like literally, like, you know what I mean? That's the only thing that's sort of, let me actually put this in.
Yep, there's these swappable wigs. Maybe they should give us an accessory pack and like give us like a dozen wigs we could that would be pretty damn cool.
It would. I think, but I mean, I guess like what you showing me, that means that they're staying true to what they've done before, I guess, with the swappable wigs and stuff like that. I guess if you're gonna give us the swappable wigs, give us something that's a bit better. You know what I mean?
Also, somebody in the chat, I want to name them. They brought it up saying that, I think it was JB in the chat was saying that the boots are a little short, and I'm seeing that too. I'm like, yeah, they are. They do feel a little shorter than.
Oh yeah,
they're a little short. The boots are a little short compared to the DX07 version. I'm not sure if that's accurate to how they looked in the film. We would have to look at the film to see that, but they do look a little shorter, the boots themselves. Because I knew it was something. I was like, it looks good, but it's something about it.
See, I'm looking at this and I look at the tailoring compared to the DX07. I think the tailoring on this one it's tighter. It's a bit more
the tailoring is way better on this one.
It's definitely, a bit better, all the way down to the belt itself. But I mean, again, the X07 holds its own still. Like it still holds its own, bro. It definitely does. Now, Will, I think Focus is going to take your wild card today. I'm wondering. Because Focus is been chipping on that wild card, bro. So Focus, man, take it away, bro. What do you think about this, man? And is it safe? Here's the thing: I can't even say that I know what you're going to say, so I'm just going to let you say what you're going to say. So how about that?
What do we say to the god of death? Not today. Not today. No, man. A lot of shows, like I said before. You say, I already know what you're going to say. You're going to stay in your lane. You don't buy Marvel TV shows, blah, blah. Nope. I like this. It is the best Mark Hamill head sculpt that Hot Toys have done to date. I do agree with Will. It's not a 10, but it is the best they've done to date. Now, I'm not counting the sequels because no, that's not, no, just no.
You were with me for like 5 seconds.
I'm not even going to waste my time finishing that sentence. It might be good, but no.
Buzzer for you.
No, this is the original trilogy, and it is the best they've done to date, I do believe. But yeah, I do agree with Will. It's not a 10. I think it's a solid 8. I actually prefer the second head sculpt, the one where it's kind of drier when he arrives in Cloud City. Lael, could you go to the photo where he's standing on the nice kind of diorama base with the orange underneath the grates? So
we'll get to it.
The tailoring looks great. Cut and sew looks great. The simple accessories look great. I tend to buy, when there's 2 different versions, I tend to buy the deluxe version for the extra accessories and throw out the extra 50. This here is like how I would choose to display it. Like there's a load of different ways you can choose to display this. This one here, I really like the way the lightsaber hilt's just hanging there on the belt. This really has a blast. It's a very simple pose, standing on that base, which is a bit different. It's more of a diorama. I tend not to use bases, but this is a base I would use because it's not just a sand base with 2 footprints. It's not just a rectangular Death Star base. It's a nice diorama piece, and it's simple. It looks tasteful. Now, I was looking at it. I completely agree with Riley. Riley took the words out of my mouth. Here you have they've gone through making the Dagobah base with the dirt and the log and and that log. Now, in fairness, like that log had a child. I really hope someone gets that reference. Anyone get that bad lip syncing?
I'm too
reference?
Young, bro. I'm too young.
Right?
I'm too young also.
Yeah, you need to look up you need to look up Yoda bad lip syncing. You will not be disappointed. But there's a line in that you get it. Yes, I really hope someone in the chat actually knows that reference. But they've gone through the trouble of having a nice sculpted diorama, and then they just shoehorn that cheap looking octagon or hexagon base, whatever it is, into it. And then they get you because I really like that accessory with the Vader helmet and it's sliced off. You can see Luke underneath. I think they've nailed that. So if you want that accessory, you need to get the crap base as well. Like it's a bit, Carlos, so for me, I think in this occasion, I'm actually just gonna save myself $60. Get the regular version and just go, I don't have that Vader accessory because I'm not going to pose that Vader helmet accessory with the Bespin base. So I think I'm going to just save the $60 and go, I don't need that. So the thing about this though, like my favorite looks for Luke, Snowspeeder Luke, he's on order. I put the deluxe Mandalorian Luke into the I don't dopo anymore, but I'm going to get it. It's just a case of when it comes out, when I see the products. Like myself and Will have very similar strategy. I just don't dopo or pre-order it. I'm waiting to be 3 months out, stick it on a payment plan, and you can still have a payment plan and have it paid off before it arrives because it's going to be delayed anyway. But I think I'm probably going to have 3 Lukes in my collection because I really, really like this. So imagine, Lael, 2 items in the one show that I'm going to get.
I know that's really strange, man. I think these late shows, we need to get you more on these late shows because early
you're not the same.
I make bad decisions after 2.
Right. Carlos with the $1.99 super chat, Bestman Ken. I was waiting for that. I was actually waiting for that to drop. I was waiting for him to come with at least something like
Shocker.
that. So it's it is what it is.
And I think Mario's right. It's the same. It looks. I didn't realize until he pointed out, and I saw some images earlier on online. It does look like the Mandalorian sculpt, but isn't it so amazing the way like you swap out like the hair in the Mandalorian was very, very Ken-like. I totally get that, but isn't it mad how different it does look just by swapping out a hairpiece and putting that messier hair in? I definitely think it looks a lot more like Mark Hamill. Just the way they've done it, so I'm happy with this. I think it's good.
Yeah, definitely. It's a decent piece, and man, I mean, I'm happy about it all around. I'm just happy because, like I said, I don't have the DX07, even though I still could get it. But I'm just happy that they just decided to take this out of purgatory and say, you know what, we're going to release it, which pretty much kind of segues into like the next thing is because. Aries, we were talking about this a little bit, back and forth, and you brought a very interesting point. Like, they're showing their hands right now because they just basically released this figure. And the thing is, Mara, we talked about it last night, and I still stand by the simple fact that we would have probably got this figure maybe a year or 2 ago. We would have probably got it if we would have had Celebration before the pandemic. And I think that's when they wanted to do it, especially with 40th anniversary. But because Celebration was moved, it was a missed opportunity at that particular point. So they had to kind of wait it out, and now that it is a definite go next month, they want to have a couple of things to show. And on top of that, May the 4th, we got the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones. Like there's so much that's actually popping up. So Aries, like, is it safe to say now that it's kind of fair game at this point? Star Wars, I mean, Hot Toys can do anything with the Star Wars figures. They can release pretty much anything at this point. And we could look at everything that's mainly sitting back in purgatory and say, you know what, it could be released. I mean, we were talking last night. I think who was it? It was Denobi, right? I think Denobi was talking about even the Starfighter. He was like, he wouldn't be surprised if they basically released that Jedi Starfighter. And I'm like, that's not out of the realm of possibility, bro. Like that's something that could actually happen. Aries, what do you think?
Yeah, it's an interesting dynamic night right now when it comes to Star Wars and Hot Toys. And I've been thinking for quite some time that it was very possible that with some of these figures that seemingly were in the graveyard, if you will, that they could possibly rise for what is going on with Star Wars, not only in the United States but in Europe, all throughout the world with the Mandalorian. It's really a television show, quite frankly, that has changed it. And obviously, a lot of people staying at home in the beginning when that started off because of the pandemic and so on and so forth. But nonetheless, still a television show, and absolutely just amazing. I mean, look, that little Grogu has taken the world by storm. Your new Mickey Mouse, if you will.
Yeah, right.
But here's the interesting thing. I think that there's a lot of ways that Hot Toys can play this out. And one of the ways that I thought was going to happen, I mean, now this makes 5, pre-orders for Star Wars Hot Toys in 2023. Okay, versus the 28 that they have already, or 29 for Marvel in 2023. So I thought for some time that they were going to be like the figure you have up on the screen, the Airborne Trooper, the 212 Trooper, possibly a C-3PO, R2, like we were talking about, because of them showing up in the Obi-Wan series, which I believe, since Jimmy Smits is in it and a young Leia, they will be, because that's where both of those characters are. I just really feel they need to fill it up with something. And then really, quite frankly, with everything, I mean, you tie that in together with what they have up on pre-order. They go ahead and they announce a few here. They get about 4 or 5 out of the way. Suddenly there's only 15, 16 left. Go ahead and start doubling up on some of these Marvel releases that are so late. All of a sudden, a little bit here and there kind of looks like a little bit of a different picture in a couple of months. All the while, they're coming out with announcements like this. They're filling up 2023. Then they got to fill up 2024. And really what's been going on is they got hit hard. And I think sometimes it's easy to forget this. With the pandemic, everything is crazy right now. People are calling off of work. They had to reschedule how many different shifts and close down for days. Raw materials off the charts right now. I mean, you can't even get hydrogen right now. Forget about oils, everything. It is absolutely insane. So they have a lot of things that they need to try to figure out, hey, how do we get out of this? And I think that they already had a mechanism in place. If you remember going back, before COVID, sometimes we were waiting 2.5 years for a figure. There's not much difference. I mean, remember, it took 9 months for that 2-pack Boba Fett. And we're like, that's quick. Well, what's not quick? 18 months, 24 months? So when we start talking about now, 2 years, well, when I started getting into this hobby for Hot Toys, I already knew from looking at everything. Oh, okay, I got to wait 2-3 years for a figure. So I really don't see any difference now.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, okay, I'm going to wait till 2024, 2025. But the thing that's going to happen, I believe, is why does this come out today on April 13th? It makes no sense. Did Howard just wake up yesterday morning and he was like, gets out a big yawn, gets his coffee. Yeah, let's release the best of Luke. I feel like it. These guys aren't dumb. They actually have a plan. They don't just do it out on a whim of a mad board that he has there, working with his private company. And I think the plan is it clearly shows, like you're showing on the screen, hey, Star Wars is back. Star Wars is hot. Why isn't Cad Bane out? Why isn't Cobb Vanth out? Why isn't Chrysanthemum out? Why isn't Grief Karga out? Why isn't another clone trooper out? Why did I put this out? Because all the stuff you're seeing on the screen, we're going to put out, because certainly with the way Star Wars is right now, if Venomized Groot cells and freaking whatever the hell that is, demonized Deadpool, whatever it is, zombie Deadpool, you're certainly going to sell a Kit Fisto. You're certainly going to sell a Padme. Star Wars is right on equal par with that IP. The old Black Clouds, people forget. Last Jedi, very, very divisive. No one was buying anything. Add that to COVID. They're in this situation. They're trying to work their way out of it. This is the path I've been saying all along of how they were going to work out of it. This is what I think they're going to do.
Yeah. Like, and that's, you're right. I think, because we even talked about the simple fact that they're trying to re-up. They know that right now a lot of people aren't really pre-ordering. They're going through a serious pandemic over this. Matter of fact, I just got an email, regrettably letting me know that my tank assault trooper is going to be delayed as far as delivery because of, they said that, with the pandemic and everything that's actually happening over there, they're not going to update it until the 20th of next week. To let me know, or I guess that's when it might be sent out, but there's a slight delay. So, they just wanted to kind of let me know about that. So it depends. Over there, like is it still on shutdown over there? Like they still shut down, or?
Yeah,
I think so. Yep.
Yeah.
I got similar emails. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, that's what I'm saying. And that's the thing, like, this is what got me thinking though. And I'll actually go over to you, Mario. Real quick. Attack of the Clones 20th anniversary.
Hell yeah. Yep.
It is.
Right?
It definitely is. This Padme that we're looking at would make the most sense to drop on May 4th, or possibly maybe even sooner, to get the ball rolling, to get some momentum going into May 4th, which is what I personally would love to see. Considering that this month, or actually the month of May, we've got May 4th, we've got Obi-Wan, and we've got Star Wars Celebration as well.
Yes, sir.
Big month, dude. So
yes, sir, bro.
I think it would be a missed opportunity for them not to capitalize on that fact. And I'm excited for it, man. I can't wait to see what they'll actually release.
Yeah, I know.
But I think out of all of them that we're seeing right now in this figure graveyard, I believe the Padme makes the most sense, and possibly a battle droid. One of the I think, what is it, the Geonosian battle droid as well? That would be great to see. Like you just mentioned, it's the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones.
Because that was teased a year ago.
I think a year or two ago.
A year or two ago, because it was around the same time that we got. Yeah, it was around. It's around about
2019.
2019. Yeah,
exactly.
Wow. Plus the Obi-Wan series, Mario. Padme is, is going to have a lot of relationships with Anakin.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's dealing with her loss. Plus, she's Leia and Luke's mother.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100% on that, man. And I'm really hoping that we're going to see a lot more of this come to fruition with some of these figures that's been, stuck in purgatory. Me personally, man, I want to see that clone airborne, man.
Right. That's the one that I was actually wondering, why hasn't that one been released?
Purge troopers.
Right. Yeah, right. Exactly, Aries. That's their window of opportunity. Even this particular clone trooper here. So just so we have something for Cody and with Obi-Wan. That would be an amazing for a display. Yeah, there's so many figures that they showed, man. Even the C-3PO.
Yeah,
or PC30, whatever local says.
Yeah, the P3.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna get overloaded with those clones, like the 212. I know we're not overloaded now, but I really do. I think they're gonna give.
I hope so.
Now, I hope so too, but a lot of times we're a mustard trooper, a ketchup trooper, this trooper. I think we're gonna get probably way over on some of these clones. I just think they're gonna capitalize.
Yeah, because the clones they were so. I think the Phase 2 clones, they were so unique as far as all the different paint apps for different battalions and all the different accessories that they came with, whether it be a visor, or the commas or whatever. They just look so they were so militarized, and I love that look. It's amazing, especially Gree. He looks amazing, and I would love to see all those captains and commanders actually come out. I mean, that would be great. This Kit Fisto right here, you mentioned it last night. It's definitely a possibility. Now this is something different.
Yeah,
we don't have any other non-human Jedi that are out. Yoda. I take that back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to see more of the council come out. It'd be great. So yeah, there's just so many possibilities that can just come out. So I'm just hoping that we'll get
this would definitely be a fantastic, and it's not out of the realm of possibility. I know everybody was like, well, he has the Jedi robe on, which was more consistent in Revenge of the Sith, but we also seen him in Attack of the Clones, which was our first. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not out of the realm of possibility. They could still basically do it. You know what I mean? If they did it, I would be all in for it. Brother Cousins, man, like, what are your thoughts, bro? Like, do you think, all right, so let me ask you a question. Sure. And because we talked about this last night as well. Do you think with, we're basically so close to Star Wars Celebration. We got May 4th coming up. We know that Django was pushed. Do you think that there's a possibility that figure could be moved up, instead of being pushed back or delayed, that they can probably make a release date around Celebration, around that time or before that? You think it might even be possible that we could see Django?
Absolutely. I think Django's already done. I think they were ready to put it out. I think they were holding back for Celebration. So I think we're going to get something big. And I think that's going to be a big one. I think we're going to get an announcement. I'm still keeping the hope alive for an announcement from Mace and the release of that figure. We're going to get some of the Padme. I totally agree with Mario. I really think that that's going to happen. I really see that happening. And then I also think we're going to get some stuff that keep a hope alive for Black Chrysanthemum. And some of the Boba Fett stuff. I think we're going to get some of that too, because they want to give us OT stuff, but they want to give us OT and prequel stuff, but they also want to give us Disney Star Wars stuff as well. So I definitely see them doing that. But I think if there's ever a time we were going to get Padme, it would be this year. So I really think we're going to get this one.
Because around the same time that we got, because I remember when they released, it was actually a leak. When they leaked this figure, it was also with Bespin Luke. So these were around the same time. That's what I mean? So yeah, this is, I think it is within the realm of possibility.
Riley, and they're working on they're working on, surely, with Thor coming out, they're probably working on her head sculpt that so it would kind of tie in perfectly, like,
That's a good point.
Yeah, that's a great point. That is definitely a great point.
Do you guys think they're also, I'm sorry to jump in, but you think they'll also bring out, like, vehicles and stuff like that? Like, I know we all got I love my Falcon Jazz in cockpit, but do you think that they can actually go back to that well, since they're pulling things out of the graveyard, and pull that out the graveyard and be like, hey, we can, we can do big vehicles and pieces too? I mean, it's not like, I would say that's something that's not likely to happen, but it's an aroma possibility as well.
Jay, we've got the DeLorean, we've got the Ecto 1, we've got a Tumbler, you want another vehicle this year, bro?
I can't see it. I'll be
another vehicle kick, dude.
I'll be
dude.
But I'm just saying, that would be
possibilities.
Right? If they can release the hover DeLorean like 7 years later, then that Jedi Starfighter is not out of the realm of possibility. Like, and how good does it look?
Yeah,
I think it's highly unlikely in my opinion, but
Going back to Kit Fisto with that kind of alien type of head sculpt, they put out Cad Bane, which I really believe is going to be any day.
Yep.
Yeah, it's perfect timing for stuff like Kit Fisto.
Yeah, I think Will wants that Cad
Oh,
Bane.
hell yeah, dude. Bro. It would take all I have in me not to pre-order that because but I'd really have to fight it every day. I'd be like, God damn it, I gotta step away from the computer. I want that Cad Bane so bad, bro. Seriously.
Yeah, Lael, besides I know the pictures you're putting up that are still on Sideshow, but really, some of the other pictures that they don't have up anymore, like that Baze Malbus.
I know. And it was up here before, and they took it completely off. Yeah.
Well, they still have that first. I don't know if we go by that a whole lot because they still have the Snow Trooper from The Force Awakens, which I'm sure they're not putting
the Rise
that
of Skywalker one, I think, with the cape. Yeah.
But I mean, like that Poe when Poe Dameron was running, but I'm thinking more like the Baze. We had the 2 C-3POs that they had with this as well. Some stuff. The Airborne Trooper, I think, Mario, you brought up that earlier. I think they're going to make Purge Troopers anyway, so I think that kind of use that mold.
Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't even be surprised if we actually see a Kyle Kestis, bro. Honestly, would not be surprised.
Second sister, bro. Second sister, man.
Yeah, second sister too. Yeah, we'll that's the thing is like we'll probably see them both, bro. It wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility for real.
Let me ask you guys something real quick. I mean,
are we gonna get Crypto Maquette though?
as much as we're all excited to see like some of these graveyard figures coming out, would you guys rather see some of these releases that they have yet to be released actually come out instead for May 4th?
Yes.
Like say what if we get Anakin on Stat finally?
And
we get Django finally.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We've get the Snowspeeder Luke finally. You know what I mean? So that's like one of my favorite, or that's one of my most anticipated figures. Is that one? Yeah. So I would love to see them pump out that backlog, as well.
Yeah.
You know,
that's what I was saying. Like I would definitely want them to move up that Django because that's probably my most anticipated right now is Django. I want Django so bad, bro. Because I already have Ahsoka. I have you know what I mean? I have Maul. So that definitely that Django is what I want. I need that Django, bro. Like definitely. What about Cobb Vanth? Do you think
It should have already came out, dude.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna ask you, Riley. What you think, bro?
Dude, it's just reused parts. I mean, I don't see why this hasn't come out yet, to be honest. Like I think this would be actually a really good candidate to come out. If they do this one with the Timothy Oliphant head sculpt, dude, I think that would be really exciting for people. People want this for sure. And
I think this is your summer showcase figure right here.
Yeah,
I'm still saying that. That's what I think this is.
And another one is they showed, I think the last summer was the Crosshair from Bad Batch. I could see them do that too. People want that too. So that would be cool.
You know what's interesting, Lael, as you're putting these up too. Remember the ones that were up? We had the Oscar Reeves, the Axe Wolves, the Fennec Shand, and you have the Bespin Luke that Riley noticed moved yesterday. That's 4 all the way off this list. So you're going through all of these. It's kind of like you're kind of
it's true.
Doing simple math here. It's like, okay, when's that Cobb coming? When's that Super Battle Droid coming? When's the Obi-Wan? / This one too for sure.
Yeah.
And they did Hunt. They did Echo last May 4th, right? Yeah, they did that May 4th. But yeah, no, I think this one would be really cool. And I agree with Padme. I mean, with Star Wars Celebration coming, like they literally have shirts that have the Attack of the Clones 20th anniversary. Like you'd think that would be a perfect time to have.
Hell yeah. I got mine. I got 2 of them.
Will, you got it too, right? Will, you're going, right?
What, Star Wars Celebration? Yeah, bro. I got my ticket. I'm on my way. Tomorrow. Riley, I'm staying with you until May. Is that okay?
There you go. Okay. That works out.
Okay, cool.
No, but no.
You said your mom would cook for me, bro, so I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. She said she would, but no, dude. There's a lot of announcements that I'm excited about, especially the ones in the graveyard, like we've all said. And I really don't like how they didn't do the Clone Wars Obi-Wan. I think they should have done that before, because with the show coming, you'd think now they wouldn't drop that Clone Wars Obi-Wan, because I mean, you've got the new show coming. He's going to look completely different. So I don't know. It's a weird one. And same thing with the releases, like Anakin with the Stap. Like, I don't know if they do it now because we've got Kenobi in like in like a month. So I mean, we're gonna see Anakin in a different look. So
yeah,
I don't know, man. There's a lot of stuff that I'm definitely anticipating. And holding off doing Bespin Luke yesterday, you think that they're gonna do something like mind blowing for May 4th. So we'll see, man.
They need to do what a lot of collectors are doing now that a lot of people aren't pre-ordering. I think I heard Will on another stream say like you're whittling down your pre-order list. Like it's a nice feeling. Like my pre-order list, it's not that particularly long by any counts. I hear other streams like some YouTubers and collectors have like 30, 40, 50 plus pre-orders on their lists. Like my list is definitely shorter than that, but because there's no incentive to pre-order, I'm definitely either whittling down that list or that's what's on the list is paid off. And I think Hot Toys need to do the same with their pre-order list. They need to just start pumping out some releases and just getting that pre-order list down a bit, because a lot of people have bought and paid for these figures, But I get the flip side argument then is there is an argument that to fund and get money in, they need to keep announcing new pre-orders and forward plan and stuff like that. But there's like about 113 or something like that active pre-orders. Right. It's a lot.
It's a lot of them. And that's the thing, is the simple fact that that's what's preventing people from pre-ordering. It's a simple fact that we still have a lot of unsatisfied releases. I mean, case in point, I mean, not to get off topic, but people are still waiting on that 2012 Loki. They're going to be waiting for a while. You know what I mean?
And that's a perfect segue. That's perfect because
right here.
This is perfect, Lael, because I know, like, I love a payment plan, and I know you do as well, because you don't get stung with. It's so easy to just pay an NRD and go, I'll worry about the balance in the future. And then if 2 or 3 figures get dropped the same week, you could get stung with $750 bill. I love a payment plan. But just tying in with Will as well, like that Loki, like I haven't pre-ordered yet, but I do think that would be my Loki representation. But that was supposed to be released in March. I can still put that on a payment plan and more than likely have it paid off before it releases. So even with like when I say I'm not pre-ordering now, like say a perfect example, the Batman with the bat signal, I'm probably going to wait until maybe 3 months before or even 2 months before it actually is due to release, because it'll probably get pushed anyway. Start my payment plan then and still probably have it paid off before it comes out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. We got 169 people out there watching. Was 170, man. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Come on, man. Hit it ASAP because it's there and it's waiting for you. We got a super chat. Focus. He came through with the hashtag Seagulls.
Has everyone on the panel seen that video, that bad lip syncing Yoda?
I don't think
I've seen it. I don't think I have.
I've seen it.
Yeah, I don't think I
Me
have.
and Will are too young.
Yeah, I'm too young for that.
No,
you need
gotta
to check that out. You will not.
It's funny as hell.
It's so funny. If anyone in the chat, could you put like a bird or something into the chat if you've seen that Yoda video? Bad lip syncing Yoda. You need to watch this after the stream. If you've seen it, like this stream, and then put like a seagull or something or a bird into the chat. It is hilarious. It's so.
It is. It's funny as hell when you watch it. Like, and even with the facial expressions, it's incredible. So you got to definitely see it. But yeah, I mean, I think with Celebration, right around the corner, May 4th, and everything that we actually see, now the one thing we're not going to see, I'm just telling you right now, that Safe House diorama, it's not going to happen. So if you're holding out on that, that is definitely not going to happen.
I don't even know why they showed that. They know they're not going to make that.
I know. Yeah, it's a flag.
I didn't even put the time to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I give them, I mean, for effort, yeah, that's cool. But nah, don't hold out for this, son, because it's definitely not going to happen.
You're going to get this for May 4th.
Right. It'd be interesting to see if we did, bro. If we do, if we do, I'm just like either that or we'll end up getting this.
Oh, speaking of May 4th, I have a question for Aries real quick.
Yeah,
if you don't mind.
Go ahead, baby.
So going in, considering that we just got the Bespin Luke, right? Okay. One of the things with the DX which was great, is that first of all, it's a 2-pack, clean version and a battle damage version.
Right.
So let me ask you. Is it possible around May 4th, could Hot Toys actually release a battle damage Bespin Luke? What say you?
Man, hot damn. Dude, And I say, yes, they could.
Wow. That was a delayed one.
The crowd's wild.
That's damn brilliant, Mary. They could. The question is, how would people take that?
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's
that
light
would be...
side Anakin and dark side Anakin all over again.
Yeah, Beskar and Chrome Beskar Mando.
Will's favorite.
Not falling for that one twice.
You know what, Mario?
I see you, Hot Toys.
You may be drinking a little wizard juice.
I think Brother Cousins would really like that one. He would like that.
Yeah, that would piss a lot of people.
It would piss you off. Don't pre-order. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't set yourself up for
I'm
disappointment.
gonna tell you, my brother called me this morning and he was like, dude, he didn't even look at my video. He was like, I just saw on Facebook. I'm so pissed off. I was like, dude, it doesn't come with the weather vane. We're good. He was like, I'm so pissed off. I was like, it doesn't come with the weather vane. We're good, man. We're good. He was like, too close, man. They shouldn't be re-releasing.
It's too close.
It's too close. Like,
Mario, when you were saying that just now, I looked at Brother Cousin's face. He was like, but then his face is kind of morphed a tad bit. He was like, he was like, he's like, yo, yeah, that's
gonna have to choke, bitch.
I'm already seeing in the chat.
I can feel Brother Cousin tensing up his hands.
He was, bro. He was like,
he was tensing like,
he's like, how we're about to get these hands, bro.
Yeah, bro. He was ready.
you know, that was
JC can get him too, bro.
That was definitely my 1992 Ice Cube nose flare.
There you go.
Mario, let me ask you this. Since you asked me the question and you brought this up, what kind of
JC, catch these hands, bro.
Like, seriously.
I'm sorry?
Like, what kind of odds would you place on them doing that? A battle damage one?
Knowing Hot Toys?
Yeah.
I would set that bar around 60%.
Holy crap.
I'm still laughing.
60% chance, man.
Brother Cousins is ready to throw hands, bro. He's ready.
He wasn't ready, bro. He's ready for it.
Knowing Hot Toys, man, I mean, we've seen them do stuff like this all the time, man. And I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility.
You're going to get a battle damage problem.
Hey, look what they exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, light side Anakin, like you said, dark side Anakin. Like they did that right after, and that really pissed people off. Mainly me, because I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. You could have just gave us 2 head sculpts, man. That's all it was.
That would have been a perfect competitor for a DX, man.
Yeah. Like,
that would have been nice.
Especially that base, too. That base.
DX though, and I should pull it out. All the original DX, the other figures, cut off hand, it's all torn up outfit, little holes in his pants.
Yeah.
So it's like even deeper layout than that freaking dark side.
Yo.
So maybe they think they get away with it.
See, it just, you talking about pissing people off. It's like I'm twitching. I twitched real quick when you said, you know what I mean? Talking about the dark side Anakin, bro, because Hot Toys, I mean, Sideshow, did me dirty. I'm never gonna let y'all live that down, man. That shit pissed me off, bro.
They did you dirty, bro.
Oh, they did me so dirty, bro. I was so excited about that piece. Had it coming, I was like, boom, I'm ready. And they were like, sorry to regret. It's like, what? Yeah, but
I could see that made forth something with Dark Side 2.0. I really could.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we definitely know already, you know, especially with Obi-Wan coming, we're getting another Vader. That's it.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a no-brainer. Like that, we're getting another Vader. We're going to definitely get an Obi-Wan, but you know, those you already know Inquisitors, bro. I'm all in. As soon as we get those Inquisitors, I am all in. I cannot wait. I definitely can't wait. I'm ready to go. So before we close out the show, I want to go around here on this panel real quick. Everybody out in the chat, you can get yourself involved as well. Considering the simple fact that we have celebration coming up, 20th anniversary, we've gotten this. I'm gonna pull one of Will. What figure would you want to see released? Whether it's a release or a reveal, what figure would you yourself want to see released?
So, what figure do I want to see released? Maybe at Star Wars Celebration,
released or reveal, whichever you pick one,
dude. Well, so okay, I'm gonna cheat here because one answer I want to give is the coming soon section. One that people forgot was quarter scale Kylo Ren, Remember that? Remember that
Damn.
Kylo Ren with the head sculpt,
Wow.
Force Awakens Kylo Ren? That would have been
Taking
badass.
it
I think
back.
that ship is sailed.
That's way back, bro.
Yeah, I think that ship is sailed, but that would have been freaking awesome, dude. Because that Force Awakens Kylo is amazing, and we never got a head sculpt with it. Yeah, you can do some modification and put Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker on it. Yeah, you can make it work, but it's not exactly ideal. If I was gonna say like what figure would I want to see, dude, I think it's Cad Bane. I mean, like, I really do, because I don't know. I loved his role in Book of Boba Fett. I didn't love the show completely, but I loved how badass he was, and I wish we actually got more of him. I can't think of another Star Wars character maybe that hasn't been made that I really would want to see. I mean, a Darkseid Anakin reissue would be pretty cool, but I think I'd rather have a Cad Bane. I think he would really pop on a shelf. I really do. I think you could pose him really nicely. He would look great on a shelf. They can't mess up the head sculpt, really. Just the tubes in his face, bro. He's just a badass looking character. So for me, I'm probably gonna go Cad Bane, dude. Honestly, like
Cad Bane.
yeah, I can't think of another character that I would want more at the moment. Because that I don't already have, you know, like because there's so many Darth Mauls. Like we have a lot of Darth Vaders. Maybe a battle damage Vader from the Obi-Wan show. I am wanting an Obi-Wan too. Dude, there's that quarter scale Kylo. Yeah.
Wow.
And I think they could update the head sculpt now and make it
Yeah,
even
they
better.
definitely could.
They
but
could update the head sculpt and make it a lot better.
Easy.
Yeah, but like honestly, man,
Quarter
this
scale?
would have been pretty cool. So
That'd be sick.
so it's unfortunate they never made this, but I get the sequel figures didn't sell that well, so I understand. And a quarter scale generally don't sell as well, and you got a sequel figure, so it's kind of like they're not going to make this. But
This
I
would've been
kind of wish they
crazy,
did.
though.
But dude, I would have been all over. That would have been the graveyard pick for me. Pull the figure Star Wars wise. If I was going to pull a Star Wars figure from Purgatory, it would have been this one. But
wow, I forgot
a great
all
pull.
about
Yeah,
that. That
it
is a
was-
straight up great pull, bro.
and it was good for the time, bro. But I mean, now the Rise of Skywalker sculpt and Last Jedi are both really good. So this one looks a little dated, but I think they could update and make it look good. But I'm gonna go with Cad Bane. A reveal Cad Bane would be pretty nice. If I were
So
gonna do a
Cad Bane.
release, what Star Wars release do I have? Like maybe I really want Moff Gideon and I really want
Yeah.
Bo-Katan. Yeah,
Yes.
Bo-Katan. I
Ooh,
really
good one.
want.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So those would
Yeah.
probably be the ones that I'm like wanting to be released soon. Yeah.
And it looks like those will be the ones that will be delayed. Like literally.
Yeah,
Like, that'll
probably.
be you already know Moff Gideon's gonna get delayed. He's gonna
Right.
be delayed. You know what
I hope
mean?
they
Yeah.
the sculpt was pretty good, but I hope they improve it, kind of like what they did with Wenwu. Like they make it a little bit better. I
could've
don't
been
think it was
better.
bad, but I really liked it. But I think it could be a little bit better. But
Yeah,
I really
think they
want a
will.
Moff Gideon figure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely, man. Riley, release or reveal? What would you want to see, bro?
It's a hard one. I think for an announcement, which would really be perfect given what happened last year, I'd say that a Hot Toys diecast Grievous. I really want a diecast Grievous.
Mhm.
Oh, and
Maybe.
yeah, there's my dog. Sorry about that. But
Yeah, he's looking at you.
Yeah,
I saw him back there looking at you.
I'm gonna have to let him out right now. He looks like he wants. Oh, I'm
I
sorry,
also
guys.
see I also
Yeah,
see
but-
Pennywise back there. So
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
he's
know.
like-
Yep. Wait.
very proud.
He's
There
like,
you go.
yo,
You already know.
hey,
Top shelf.
your boy wants to go out. He's like,
Yeah,
yo,
he's
your
like,
boy.
let your boy out right now.
Oh, let him out. No, but I'd say diecast Grievous, and for release, I think I'd go with Bo-Katan. I want Bo-Katan, but yeah,
Bo-Katan.
those two would be.
Yeah,
those two would
hell
be
yeah. That Bo-Katan is definitely. I mean, to have her, and I can't wait to get Cosca Reeves, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
That just
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
really floated up on my list, man. Like straight up, it did. So I can't wait to get that. Mario, what's your pick, brother?
Dude, you can't do this to me, man. There's just so
Yes, you can.
many
Yes,
that
you
I want to
can.
see released,
Yes, you
dude.
can.
But okay, this is hard. All right, this is definitely tough. As far as the release is concerned, that's gonna be easy. It's gonna be Snowspeeder Luke. I want that figure bad.
Yeah.
I love that outfit. It looks great. As far as the of the announcements is concerned, oh my gosh, I've got two off the top of my head, but one of them being a battle damaged Luke Bespin. Let's make it happen. But I want to say, man. I mean, let's keep the Bespin 40th anniversary Empire theme going. Give me a Bespin Han, man. Hell, while you're at it, give me a Bespin and Han 2-pack. Or Bespin Han Chewie 2-pack.
There you go.
You know,
Oh, baby. There you go.
Let's
There
make it
you
happen
go.
again, man. I mean, hell, make it a 4-pack with 3PO. Or a 3-pack with 3PO too, man. Let's throw it in there. Look at that. Look at that, man.
Hey,
This
Don't
was
tell me that you-
sideshows, bro.
Mhm.
damn, still looks good. Yeah, it still looks
This
good.
was
looks good.
sideshow, and it is good, bro.
Still
It
looks
looks
good.
so good. I love
Yeah,
this
looks good.
figure, bro. Like literally, I love this piece. It looks so
Yeah,
good.
man.
It still holds up. I mean, and
But
the
I
thing
re-
is, it came with 2 head sculpts. I just put this one on because the
But
other
at the
one was a little
time, man,
weak to me,
when Hot Toys were like 230, 240, wasn't this like 3 something?
It was. I can't remember. I don't know. I think it was a little less.
I remember it being
It might have been.
expensive.
It might have been.
Like
I don't
320 or
remember.
so,
I just
340.
knew when as soon as it dropped, I was like, yeah, I'm getting it. Bam. And I couldn't hold back. And I still
Yeah.
love it. I definitely still love this piece, bro. It's an amazing piece. So
Yeah, I couldn't justify the Sideshow version, man, but I'm glad that Hot Toys is coming out with one, and that's my most anticipated for this year. So hopefully May 4th with the release. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, definitely, man. All right, brother, cousins, it's your time. It is your time, bro. What is your time? Show out.
I'm gonna have to break the rules just a tad bit. Just a tad bit. With release, what I want released, would be. I have to agree with Riley and Will. Bo-Katan and Moff Gideon definitely. Along with Snowspeeder Luke. Yeah, definitely. OT over everything. That's just what it is. Definitely.
My dude.
Announced. One thing. I'm just gonna say name one. It's many I want to announce. Many announcements I want, but I'm just gonna say this. And I've been saying it, Aries, you know what I'm gonna say.
I'm right with you, baby.
C3PO.
Yeah.
R2D2. Diecast. The ultimate 2-pack. Let it happen. Come on.
Oh yeah.
That would be crazy.
Come on.
It needs to happen.
It
makes the most sense.
I thought you were going to say something else, but I'm with you on that.
No, I'm definitely with you on that one, bro, because it makes a lot of sense. So yeah, I'm with you. Focus. What's up with you? What say you, bro?
I heard someone say before a few years back that you choose your friends because you see parts of their personalities which are like in sync with yours, and you also see some of the qualities that you don't have that they have that you would like to have yourself. I'm in good company because people just took the words out of my mouth. Brother Cousins, the C3PO R2D2 2-pack is the most obvious 2-pack in the history of 2-packs. So like that one, that is literally what I had in my head. Mario, you're 100% right. The Snowspeeder Luke, that is one that the release that I'm anticipating the most in terms of Star Wars, 100%. And I think that might be delayed as well, unfortunately. And Will, the Cad Bane is probably a figure that would make me break my general rules. When I get a figure, I have to like obviously the source material, the character itself, and that version of the character. So that Book of Boba Cad Bane, that's going to pop on the shelf. I love the character. I love the version of the character, but I did not like I didn't like the overall show, but I liked the episodes that he was in, particularly that number 6. So I could break the rule on that. So you kind of stole all my stuff. So, but there is one that it's a bit self-serving. I don't have a Vader in my collection, and I know that's kind of sacrilegious. And I definitely have been looking at the Rogue One. Apparently, it's one of the best ones to get. But in terms of working backwards, something that not really want to do. I still may work backwards and get that Rogue One. I want a Vader that is representative of the original trilogy. So either they give me a Return the Jedi one with the head sculpt, or if Vader is in the Obi-Wan show and the suit is the same as or very, very similar to the original trilogy, and if there's a battle and there's swap out battle damage parts, that's a no-brainer, because then you get the traditional kind of look of the original trilogy Vader, but then you'd have those, like kind of like the Iron Man, when you could swap out the faceplate and the chest piece. That'd be pretty amazing. Awesome. So a bit self-serving because I don't have a Vader, but I just found it interesting the way like 3 of the figures I had in my head that different people picked. So like I'm in good company.
Hell yeah, man. Straight up. That C3PO R2D2 2-pack die cast would be incredible. Like literally, like that's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? It is long overdue. Like it's like, yo, what y'all been waiting for, man? Like I don't know. Aries, your time to show out, bro. What you think, man?
No, baby. Listen. R2D2 C3PO, we need it, but I know it's coming. I know it's coming. Padme, we need her. I know she's coming. Return of the Jedi, Darth Vader, like 1/6 figure Focus was saying, but I know that he's coming. Grievous, like Riley said, that would be epic, but really there's only one announcement for me, baby, that I need now. And that is Mace. Mace.
Yeah, buddy.
Come on. I need that in my collection. I need that Jedi in there.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. That's the one for me that I want now.
Mm-hmm.
And announcement wise, baby. No, not release wise. I need the 40th Luke Snowspeeder. I mean, just come on. I mean, that's my most anticipated one of the year, along with the Mando Luke, because of what that represents. So,
yeah,
I'll take them both actually, but I want the 40th Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get that, man. We got Max geeked him out there. He said, "Yeah, Aries, the BMF Jedi, bad motherfucking Jedi master." You know that. Straight up, that is like
they don't have to come out with anything for Star Wars for like 3 months. I'll be like, no, don't do anything. Just give me that. Fine.
Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah.
And they know. But here's the thing. That's another prospect. Attack of the Clones. You know what I mean? 20th anniversary that we could actually see. You know what I mean? If they basically release Django and then reveal.
Bro, that's true. That's true.
Mama, that's a good point.
Can they coordinate that in their heads?
If they did something like that, I'm cool. Because here's the thing, and this is how they can basically do it. This will be crazy. If they basically release right before Celebration, if they basically released the production photos of Django, right?
Yep.
And in the photos, we see Mace.
He's fighting. You see him fighting him. That's perfect.
You see him fighting.
And then the night after, they drop him, dude.
And they just drop him, bro. That would be perfect.
They might do that.
If you listen, dude, hey, JC Hong, you're listening. Come on. You're liking his post. Come on, JC. Come on.
No, you listen out there, JC.
You're liking his post. Come on.
I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you.
That's so perfectly how they do
that. Would be great.
It would. Really. That would be a perfect drop, man. Everybody out in the chat, look, I mean, the realm of possibilities is open right now. Like I said, anything can happen. But it's a good time to be a Star Wars fan. Like they showed that last night, and there's more to come. You know what I mean? So I'm extremely, extremely happy about what's coming. So yeah. Let me know your excitement out there and what you can't wait to see and what you're hoping to basically see. And I can't forget Captain Endor. Like, you know what I mean? We got Endor coming, pretty much soon. They could start dropping some stuff about that. We know we got some more trailers coming. I wouldn't be surprised if they give us another Obi-Wan trailer before the drop of the actual series itself. So, there's a lot, I mean, I just can't.
May 4th, maybe.
I can't wait to get out there, man. You're gonna see me like I'm gonna pick Mario up on my finger, just spinning like that. So I'm be happy to see him. Mario, man, I'm just so happy.
He's very delicate. Be careful.
Mario, man, like
the beard. There you go.
Straight up, man. I can't wait.
The beard, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely, I cannot wait. So we know we got some announcements, we got some releases coming, and hopefully, I don't know. We'll actually see. We'll see what's coming up. But again, thanks everybody for actually being on the show tonight. It was such a blast, man. And we talked about Star Wars. We talked about the huge elephant in the room, which that was the Bespin Luke. We did get that we got that Batman in for 1-6-figure focus, and I think he sold me on that. So, do appreciate that, brother. You get it. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Hot Toys sends you like a, hey, would you like to? That would be amazing. That would be crazy. But thanks for being here. Aries, we're going to start with you, man, because we got some things to talk about, bro. We got some announcements, but tell us what you got coming up on your show. But then I'm going to let you make some special announcements, man. Come on, man. You guys, we got some stuff cooking. But you tell them what you got coming in, brother.
Well, listen, my man. Thank you so much for having me on. And what an epic day for Star Wars Hot Toys. Epic day for Star Wars, really.
Yes.
With this, it's a great time. Great being on over here. First, what's going on my channel? Look, you all know what it is. 6 scale Cantina. So thank you so much, for your support. We've got the Aries Tarrington show on there. We've got Live and Raw. We've got Cantina Live. So, look for me on various shows. And plus I have, my shows that come on there. So definitely check it out. Much appreciated your support. But yeah, Lael, I know we kind of got a little bit of twist that happened because of what happened last night, right? Because we kind of had something special planned tonight, but it kind of everything went haywire today.
Yeah.
But I know that people love when you and I get together one-on-one.
Yeah.
So, you know, we are definitely planning on. I wish I could sing this song. Well, it's the big show.
Yeah.
But no, really, Lael and I, and Lael, you could speak in with this. We're going to be doing a live show called The Big Show, with you and I.
Yeah,
and
that'd be crazy.
Look, we're just going to talk it up like we do. We're going to talk everything. I know you and I have been coming up with names and different ways to do it, but just love when we get together and do it. So
yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
fun, baby.
I can't wait. So basically, stay tuned. If you haven't already, 6 Scale Cantina on YouTube and IG, Facebook, as well as the big show we got coming up soon. We'll get more announcements, more in depth on that. So stay tuned, man. It's a lot of stuff coming, man. Thank you for being on the show, bro.
Oh, heck yeah.
I highly appreciate that. Figure focus. Coming with the flannel and the beanie and the knowledge tonight. And come on, man. What you got going on, brother? What's going on? Talk to us.
First of all, thanks very much for having me. I just want to acknowledge that, like, before I started, like, the Instagram, before I started the YouTube channel, like, you know, I watched you all on, whether it's on your own shows, your own channels, your own videos, or whether you were appearing in live shows. And it is still a bit surreal actually being part of the panel. And I'm never going to take that for granted. And even like say people in the chat commenting and saying, you know, they tag you and stuff like that, or they comment on the videos and stuff like that. It's very, very much appreciated. Like, and it's definitely, I do kind of pinch myself, because I remember saying to my girlfriend a few months ago before I started the channel, I'm thinking about starting the channel, you know, and I said my main goal was to be able to communicate with other collectors. And we were watching some stream today, like, and she goes, remember a few months ago you said that, and now it's kind of like
fruition,
very, very busy. So it is very much appreciated. So you know, if you haven't subscribed to all these people in the chat, like, yeah, you're doing it wrong if you haven't subscribed to everyone here in the panel. So I do appreciate it. What's going on in my own channel? I like to set myself little goals on the Instagram, which started before the YouTube. The Instagram's at 16 figure focus. It's all 16 scale photography. I set myself a goal at the start of the year when I started the channel to hit 1,000 subs in the calendar year. I think I'm at like 970 today, 974. So like I'm really, really happy with that. If you're into 16 scale collecting, well, if you're watching this, you probably are. If you want to check out some of the photography and maybe throw a follow on it if you like it. And today I broke 500, so I'm on 512 subs on the YouTube channel. So if you haven't checked it out, just
hell yeah,
it's the exact same 16 figure focus. And yeah, like, again, like, if you want to check it out and you like it, maybe hit the subscribe button. And if you don't, you don't. I definitely wouldn't expect you to click the subscribe button if you didn't get some sort of value out of the content. So massively appreciated. Tomorrow I'm on 16 Fix with Marco. He wanted to do some sort of a collab together, and when the DX19 Joker dropped, I said, how about we just talk about that for an hour? And he was like up for it. So myself, Ben, Thomas, I think Dean the Dream, I've never met Dean the Dream properly, so I think he might drop in as well. So that's tomorrow on 16 Fix channel. And then back here for Collector Lounge on Sunday. And then next week I probably won't be anywhere because I'm going to Dubai for a week. So I'm really looking forward to it. I won't be around, so I might pop a few videos, record a few videos on Saturday and Sunday, and then stagger them to go out during the week. But I'll definitely I'm going to get the itch that week of not streaming. So when I come back, I'll be ready to go. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Definitely, man. If you haven't already, follow my guy 16 Figure Focus on IG and YouTube as well. He'll be back here on. I don't know. I might grab him up a little bit earlier than that, but we'll talk. We'll talk off cameras and stuff like that. Since we got some free time, you know what I mean? I got to get you. Since I got you in the budget, I got to get you in as much as I can, bro. So definitely, man, true. I got to snag him up as much as I can. So definitely.
Hey, listen. All you got to do is order that DX19 and I'll do whatever you want.
Wow.
I think
very simple terms.
Yeah, that's simple terms.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
I think I'm gonna get the DX19 though. I'm because definitely I mean that it looks decent. It looks really decent. So I think I will. I think I'll definitely get that, man.
And a DX that's 290. It could be the last one that's under 300.
Yeah,
That's
this
a
is
good
true.
point.
That's a great point. That's definitely a great point. So definitely, if you haven't already, follow my guy. Man, 500 is good, but get him to 1,000 because that's where he deserves to be. 1,000
Very
next.
much enjoying the
500 is
journey.
good.
Yeah.
Exactly. But the journey is to get him up there to 5,000. I cannot wait. So if you haven't already, follow my guy. This is well worth it. My man, brother Cousins, man, what you got coming up, my man?
Pinkies up.
Always.
Pretty much. So I got best of the best tomorrow. So yeah, we're doing that tomorrow. That's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be great. So we got that coming up. And Saturday morning, new show with me and Loco Lou. We're gonna be talking some NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and a little bit of wrestling. So that's gonna be a great show Saturday morning early. So that's gonna be awesome.
That's awesome, man.
Doing that. And I'm gonna be on, and later that night I'll be on Anthony Cisco Mafia show. So you'll be seeing me there. And also we got a giveaway. We're gonna be doing a giveaway once I hit the 2K mark, and I'm almost there. I'm at 7. I think I need 75 more people, and I'm at there. So once I hit 2K, I'll be giving away CW Ahsoka, Clone Wars Hot Toys Ahsoka.
Nice.
So we got that going on as well, and if you any Hot Toys news, anything comes out, I'll be posting up stuff and jumping on streams and doing all that cool stuff with you guys.
Cool stuff. So it's the cool space pimp doing some cool stuff on cool channels. So everything's just cool.
There you go.
I can't stop talking about coolness. Come on, if you want to keep it in the realm of cool and just lay back, smooth. Come on, man. We got Mario El Professor, aka, you know what I mean. We got him on the show, man. So Mario, what you got coming up, brother?
Wow.
Very smooth.
Wow, smooth.
Yeah, first and foremost, man, thanks for having me on tonight, man. It's always cool to hang out with y'all on Wednesday nights. Next week, man, I'll be back over here doing Uncivilized Scoundrels. We're talking Star Wars all night, man. So that's gonna be hella fun as always.
Can't wait
for that.
I can't wait.
Saturday be on with Brother Cousins here and Anthony's stream over once at 6 Mafia. So we'll be talking whatever we're gonna talk about. Sunday I'll be over there with Will. So that's gonna be fun, man. Just chat some stuff. And as far as my channel is concerned right now, man, I mean, I know the content's kind of been few and far between, but I've got something that I'm working on. I want to do like an end in review week, end of the week kind of thing. At the end of the collecting week, if you want to call it that. So I planned to do it last week, but unfortunate circumstances, had a just wasn't really feeling it. And so I'm gonna see if I can get that started this Friday, man. And hopefully I'll be talking about all kinds of different stuff, man, as far as 6 scale for sure. I'll be talking the statue realm. If anything drops in 375 Star Wars, for me, I'll definitely be talking about that as well. So yeah, check me out below. El Professor on IG and YouTube, man. And again, just appreciate being here, dude.
Always, bro. This is your home. Anytime you want to be here, you are here as always. So yeah, if you haven't already subscribed to El Professor on IG and YouTube, definitely make sure you do so. Riley, what you got going on, my brother?
Dude, right now, I mean, I was planning on doing a Wonder Twins stream with KG because we've been having so much fun. But yeah, not unfortunately, but tomorrow I'm going to be going to Disneyland, so I'm excited about that.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, man, I'm going to be there for the day. So I might do some like IG lives and stuff. Just show people around, do some little vlogging. It'll be fun. But yeah, I'm going to do that. And I gotta post. I know I feel ashamed, Lyle. Like I've had this figure like this the whole time. I haven't moved him, bro. I gotta pose him up, man. So I'm gonna do a posing video on him, bro. I just got him standing like this, man. But I'm gonna do that. And we probably got to postpone Wonder Twins, but we'll find a day to do it. Me and KG have been having so much fun on that. But
love the show, bro. The chemistry is incredible.
Exactly, dude. Thanks. It means a lot, dude. And yeah, that show is so much fun. And kind of like with 1-6-figure Focus said, like I've started this channel like literally 2 months ago, and like I would have never thought that I'd be on panels like this. So it means a lot that everybody here is just like we're all. This is all just like a family, dude. Even the chat here, dude. Because I'd be the same thing in the chat, and it'd be the exact same thing as me on this panel. It's you guys are all awesome. Let's just keep it going, bro. Keep the love of collecting. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You already know that, man. If you haven't already, follow Riley Reviews on IG and YouTube. Also, the Wonder Twins. Come on, man.
Yes.
Amazing content as
KG
always.
Chalamet.
And last but not KG Chalamet. And last but not least, we got Mr. Foxy Feet, Mr. Olive Garden himself. Mr. Will be going to Star Wars Celebration. Will Foxification. What's going on?
There you go.
Unsubstantiated rumor, but you know,
I got the bed ready. I got all the stuff ready.
I do want to say that literally tomorrow I am going on an Olive Garden date. So if anyone throws out there that I am all talk, I'm backing it up with an Olive Garden date tomorw, bro. So she wanted to go. She wanted to go
because she got tired of all of us talking about it on the show.
Exactly. She looked up like the menu and shit, and she was like picking out what she was gonna eat. And I'm like, see, this is romantic. I've been trying to tell people for like 4 years, 3 years now, and finally it's proof. Proof.
Made reservations and everything.
All I can say, bro, it's literally proven at this point. It's scientific fact. So let's just throw it out there. But yeah, man, thanks so much for having me as always, Leo. You assembled an amazing panel here. All these guys seriously are some of the best, some of the most genuine guys seriously out there. So for me, of course, we have Collectors Mingle every Sunday. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, dude. You know, Beard God is going to be there this weekend. And as of now, Leo, who was also going to be there, is Optical 20.
Oh, so, word.
Yeah. So Optical told me he's going to be there. Let's see if he shows.
It's going to be a party.
Yeah, bro. We're going to have you, me, Mario, and Optical, and then maybe one more. I'm not sure yet. But
that's going to be fun. That's going to be some fun.
It's going to be fun. And for Lights Camera Collect this Friday, that'll be at 5:30 as usual time, 5:30 Eastern. I'm trying to figure out who I'm going to bring on, though. I haven't asked anyone yet. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. So that's
it's always like that day comes and it's like,
exactly. I'm like, you ready, bro? You in? Yeah. You in or you out? Come on now.
Just straight up.
But but we'll do that, and then we'll also I think I'm gonna be on Anthony's on Saturday if I remember correctly. So I'll be on Anthony Breadstick God. I'll take it. I'll take the title.
Cam's collection.
Anthony's on Saturday, and then I think that's pretty much it. I don't know if I have any others. If anyone has an impromptu stream, maybe I'll just hop in. But if there's I'll hop in one of Riley's IG lives if he's at Disney.
Come
on, bro. I'll jump in.
Do a double live. You can check the chat while I'm on the rides. You know.
Exactly, man. Exactly. So I'll check it for the ladies for you, Riley. There'll be ladies in the chat, and I'll be like, come on now. Like, talk to his agent. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Go through the proper channels. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for me, Leos. Thanks for having me as always, dude.
Sorry, I cut across you there, Will. I got really excited there because I saw our friend Cam's collection in the chat.
Hell yeah. My guy.
Oh, dude, he's so
I love Cam. He's so
Killer Cam. That's my guy, man. Killer Cam.
He's on the journey to 100. And that guy is like a host of Collectors Lounge. He's there every Sunday. He's an absolute legend. He's got one of those cool, smooth voices. He's got great content. So there's like 124 people in the chat.
124 people in there right now. Come on, man. Go to Cam's collection.
CAM''S. CAM''S collection. Because if you just write Cam's, you're going to get some guy who collects Yu-Gi-Oh cards or something like that. And he's not the real Cam.
There you go.
So CAM''S collection. And please click that subscribe button because the guy's a legend. He's just like a really, really nice guy. He's a great presenter. And he's just one of our friends. So come on, help the guy out.
Help him out, man. Because like I said, I mean, Cam has incredible. As a matter of fact, let me make sure I modify this too. Trying to, have anybody going over to the wrong places to see and stuff that ain't there. So we gonna basically do. Here we go. Now we got it. Oops, that's too much. It's too many. Damn. What was I doing?
No.
We ain't trying to do that. We want to make sure that this stuff is on point. There we go. We got it fixed up. There we go. Here we go. So yes, we got Cam. If you haven't already, man, Killer Cam, my man. Follow Cam's collection on IG and YouTube. Come on, man. We got to get my guy up there. Great content, and you got to even watch his. You have to watch his his videos are funny as hell.
Yeah
His videos. He did one today with how to get you a hot tea. It was like a old lady coughing in the background.
Yeah, I saw that. Bro, he's on TikTok now. He's on TikTok.
Yeah, I saw his TikToks. They were hilarious.
His TikTok videos are funny as hell, man. Come on, man.
Funniest guy, dude.
Cam is crazy. Yes. As always, again, if you haven't already, do subscribe to the 16 Scale Man YouTube channel. We try to basically bring you some great content over here when we can. What we got coming up, me and Local Lou on Friday, we basically have Figure Flex Friday, which, I might have to try to see if I can get focus on this since he's doing like a grand tour. I'm gonna see if
he's on a press tour right now.
He's on a press tour right now. I got to get him before he goes on vacation. I'm telling you, got to get in what you fit in when it comes to focus, bro. I mean, Sundays is always a given because he'll come through with the pint and he's ready to go. But come on, man, right, straight up. Like in these other days, it's like kind of crazy. But yeah, man,
I'm not ready to pose with the pint.
Oh yeah, nah, you ain't got.
I'm ready to go.
You're ready to go. You ain't got the pose on the pint. So here we go, man. But yeah, definitely. We'll have Figure Flex Friday. Back here on Sunday for Collectors Lounge International. I love the show. We have so much fun every Sunday. It's getting hot, so I think this will be the last flannel Sunday. I don't know, but we're gonna still try to pull it off. So definitely it's fun. Polos. We'll start rocking polos and fisherman hats for beanies still. Let's go, man. I'm ready to go. But yeah, do basically have it. We'll be back here on Sunday for that. Followed by also take your position on this channel, back on this channel, basically on Sunday as well. Will we be doing figure posing photography pictures? So basically, you're going to pose a figure, take a picture of it, and you're going to edit it the best way you know how. So that's going to be pretty fun to see that. So yeah, stay tuned for that.
Hey, Leo,
yes.
I better see that gold squad. You keep talking about the gold squad.
Did you saw the pictures of the gold squad?
Some photos.
See the photos, right?
I've been seeing it. You've dropped
right
some
there,
heat.
baby. Wait, ooh, wait.
It's happening.
It's happening. It's already in effect. So the gold squad is
man.
coming. So you definitely will see. You will see that on Figure Flex Friday. You're gonna see a whole catalog of the gold squad. So stay tuned for that.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, everybody out there, man, thanks for coming on and thanks for being with us here. This show can't be nothing without you guys. Your participation. We got so many good people out there, such as Ashley, Chase, my man Ash. Thank you for coming through. Charlie the Unicorn, single songwriter. Let's see here. We got Loco Lou in the building. My man, Crazy Loco. Man, Loco got the best personality, and I'm straight up. Like he does. It's like Loco has the best energy, bro. So shout out. And Loco, you better be safe out there too, brother. You better be, you know what I mean? Come on. We New Yorkers, we gotta stick by each other, man. So definitely, man. Killer Cam in the building, single songwriter, 6 scale reviews. My man, cheating ass Dan. Cheating ass Dan and Dre. My guys, cheating ass Dan and Dre. Thank you for being here. TK592, Renz Talentino. Who else we got out here? We got Eric Hinky. Is it Hinky? Is it Hanky? I can't last names, man. They just get me, man. We're Foxification, Pablo Meza in the building. We got Xiao. Who else we got out there? Man, we got Renz Talentino, Artist Supreme. His art is incredible. Can't wait to get those pieces from him. We got Brother Cousins floating out there in the wing too, as always. Joe P is in the building. Who else we got? Star Crash 1138. The Animal Slacker 72 is basically here. We have 5th Scale Separatist. Hey, so great to see you back here, man. Who else we got here? We got Carlos in the building. Let's see here. Who else we got? We have the 1-6 Salvos in the building. Thank you for actually coming through. Metamorphic Customs, my guy. Thank you for basically being here, man. The Partay Animals in the building. RMD Collectives is in the building. Thank you for coming through. Tobar in the building. Victor Rodriguez. Let's see here. Man. Let's see. CJ Fools in the building. Let's see here. JDK is in the building. Man, just a few more to go through real quick. Blue Tattoo. Let's see here. Said JC the Fool. I mean CJ the Fool is in the building. Wayne Timothy is in the building. Thank you. And last but not least, who else have we actually got in here? One Pouch Man is in the building. Thank you for coming through again. You guys, thank you. You are the best. You make this show what it is. Thanks to this incredible panel of Avengers. I'm telling you, this is basically the top tier Avenger squad we got here tonight, man. Straight up. So, and everybody out there, man, if you haven't already, wish Will Foxification some good times tomorrow with the Olive Garden.
Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Hope they put him in a corner with like a nice little candlelight and some bread,
extra breadsticks.
Bro, it might be in the cards if I get enough good wishes. So throw some energy my way.
There you go.
That's all I can say.
You don't have to take a picture of her, but just take a picture of the food.
I'll
Take
do
a
that.
picture.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Take a picture of the
I'll send
food.
proof. I'll send proof. Yeah.
This the
Yeah.
food. I want to see the
internet.
breadsticks. I want to see the salads.
Yeah.
I want you to take
If
pictures of
it's
the
not,
food.
if there's, it's not on the internet, it didn't happen. So
Yeah, exactly.
It's, so I'll accommodate and send the proof. So
Straight
I
up.
got you. I got you, bro. I got you. It's got to. Pixar didn't happen. So
Yeah, you-
it's a thing, bro.
Straight
Well,
up.
I
But
know.
anyway, man, thank you guys for coming. Everybody out there for being a part of this journey again. Same time next week. Some new news. Hey, hopefully we'll have some dope news next week. Might be some more drops. Who knows? But then again, stay classy as always. Keep it positive, and we will see you guys next week. Peace.